everybody! Welcome back to Top Rope Tabletop! Special Wednesday.
Oh yeah, my camera's over there. I'm literally looking into nothing.
We're so used to looking over
Right,
there.
why do you have your hoodie on?
Oh, it's because I shaved my hair.
It's so different. That's weird. I'm not used to it.
Threw us off.
Well, that's
The
good.
blonde is really cool though.
It's gonna be toned. It's not done yet. There's still like patches in it.
Man, you went really long in that pool, didn't you?
Yeah. I just fell asleep right in that.
Literally
With your
got
head.
how chlorine works.
Right under the pool.
And then I just put a plastic bag over my head.
Don't do that.
Just let it soak.
Oh, so-
over
so-
just over it. So
Okay.
So
cover
that's
it.
why the back of your head says Walmart.
Oh yeah, just in blue lettering. Just die.
Not a big deal.
Lord.
I were all wearing backwards hats except for these two. Did you guys not get the memo?
No,
I don't own hats.
And
I have a bun.
Three.
Yeah.
Three.
What if you guys all just took off your hats and it was just like all three hair?
All blonde hair!
Oh yeah.
Just like
Everybody had all blonde hair!
I mean, with me, you can never tell, but
That's true.
no, no,
It's
no.
a coin flip with
It's
you.
a coin flip with me.
Yeah, so you can dye yours a lot. Anyways,
I'm just feeling a little basic.
look back to the swing of things. First, we do our sponsor.
Yes, Drawbridge Games, your bridge to adventures in gaming. They're located on Library Road, Studio C. I'm reading the script.
Oh, that's why I was looking at the
I'm just
camera.
like, why are you looking at me?
It's the camera.
We
Sorry.
have scripts.
You're
I
professional.
wrote one.
Proceed.
They're
Go ahead,
professional.
buddy.
Currently, right now, they are doing Star Wars Shadow Shot, an amazing board game with a couple expansion packs, almost a not top rope, we are top rope, but a tabletop game. Make sure to make it, if you're listening, if you guys want to do this yourselves, we'll beat the fuck out of someone.
Say one.
Located on 4146 Library Road, Suite C in Pittsburgh. We thank them very much for their sponsors. Make sure to check them out for all your top tabletop games, needs, stuff, things. Shut up, Tyler.
I didn't say a word.
I thought he said he wrote a script.
No, me too.
Just read it.
Oh gosh.
Go to drawbridgegames.com.
In reality, that wasn't a script.
It was
Thank
actually
you,
not a
Jarvis.
script.
He was
it
reading
a-
off their website and then trying to improv.
Thank you, Drawbridge Games.
Okay, listen, you motherfuckers don't know the first thing about my
I can't read.
Stay
I would do
tuned.
it, but I
We might,
can't
we
read.
might be getting another sponsor soon. Stay tuned. We might be. So stay tuned. But since you started, go ahead and start with the introduction, please.
Sure.
Yeah,
My
this way
name
we'll
is
go.
Tony Kincaid, and I play Kristen, the gnome Twilight priest. And I just got an influx of cash, so it's just gonna be all about strip clubs,
Yeah.
drugs, like
Like a true person
like
of
a-
God.
Yeah.
Hey, God.
like a holy woman. We're doing cocaine.
It just so happens you also worship a fertility cleric.
Jesus.
Or fertility god, I mean. Sorry.
My name is Mikey Montgomery. I play Primus Grail, and I'm just along for the ride, man, hoping to get a loot that talks to me because I'm a bard, and everybody else seems to get something that talks to them.
I should tell you about loots, because there's a great loot, so you should look.
Yes, there is.
It's at Five Below and Ukulele.
If you have some instruments.
Hi everybody, I'm the unwilting Tatiana, and I play the Owlin Rogue, Drew, who has never had this much money in her entire life. She is about to have a crisis over it because what does she do with her life now? She doesn't have to struggle. She could buy food. She doesn't have to be a thief anymore, but that's all she knows. What now? It's fine, I'm fine. Totally not projecting at all.
Ray has real life crisis, I feel it.
I'm Justin Idle, half orc sorcerer. I donated all my gold to charity.
No. I would kill you.
Bullshit.
Well, that was a.
You gotta roll, but I don't know.
Unrelated to
Yeah.
the fact that you started a 501c3 in your name.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that was a fucking lie.
I'm
don't
looking
know.
at it right now.
I don't know.
Maury,
Let me
what's
change
the card
I'm working out my
say?
inventory.
He spent it on a paternity test first.
That was the other character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Tyler Klein. I play Phalis, Cordan, our Hexblade Warlock, Meat Shield, and all-around hard fucker to hit. And I'm the only one that didn't commit a horrible crime last show.
I take offense to that.
During or
That's-
after tournament?
You didn't hear a word, and none of you saw that, so I didn't do anything.
No, I'm talking about during the tournament, you did summon a horde of demons.
So?
But did anyone die?
I looked at the team.
Yes. Yes! They were.
In the tournament, they were knocked out. So that's,
The demons
Did
like
they
justified,
die?
very Machiavellian. Summon the identity.
Did we win?
we did. I'm
Yes.
not saying we didn't.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Did
There were
I
a lot
get
of-
knocked out at any point? No.
There were a lot of clerics on hand. It's fine. That's good.
And didn't shit.
Well, no, I got knocked out in the first round, but that was by design. I put myself in the fight so he was focused on me.
Oh.
And I am your DM, the Bearcat Haught. And yes, as they were talking about, yes, they were victorious in the Summer Survival Tournament. They won in the finals against Badman Rising. Bunch of badass lycanthropes.
Not that badass.
I mean, it was a tough fight. Not as tough as the other one, though.
Long.
You
It's
can
a
even
long fight.
say.
It's a long fight.
You can even say that we dropped them.
Really?
That's gonna come back to haunt you.
I had to think about that for a second, and I didn't like thinking, so I was wrong.
That's gonna come back to haunt you.
Alright. After the tournament, you guys got paid a hefty amount. You were also, I forgot to mention the last session, but you were awarded a clockwork beacon. The way this works is you have gems inside. One of them is permanently attuned to this city, the Neo City of Shade, so you can always come back here if you need to. Also, there's another crystal where you sleep. You can attune, and you can have basically a warp point to wherever you slept last. Or you can keep it permanently. It depends. You have to activate and attune to actively do it.
To choose it.
You can choose it, yeah.
So this clockwork beacon
Not you too. I was saying bacon all day.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Clockwork
Oh,
Does
that's
it also make us bacon?
No, you need some cooking utensils for
I
that.
would have rather had something that made us bacon
What
every
a
day.
terrible-
I'll be quite
What a
honest.
terrible joke.
Create food and water. You're a cleric. Learn it.
Yeah. Straight
No.
from when, straight from 2006.
We can prepare
when
it.
Bacon was
Let me
a
look.
personality.
Let's see if I lose anything.
Also, shout out to Dutters for joining us.
Yes,
last
that
time.
was
yes,
awesome.
very much.
Love you,
so.
Dutters.
She didn't kill. She waylaid and knocked the shit out of so many of them. She was amazing. Oh, she also got a beacon, and she'll keep the one crystal in there, but she's choosing to give you her other crystal, so we'll tune you guys personally. So if you guys need her, you can always call for her, and she can teleport right to you guys.
I
If you
take
need her.
it. I'm gonna drop it in the trash.
No.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna take it out of the trash because she was dope.
And so.
Yeah.
I didn't take it.
Well, Dutters was dope, and her character,
Sell it,
they were
sell
dope
it,
as well.
If you want, there's a
We have
third,
all
there's
the
a third
gold that
slot
we
in your
need.
beacon.
Yeah.
We do?
In your
More.
beacon,
It's never have enough gold.
Mavis beacon.
don't
There's a third slot in the beacon where you put her crystal.
Oh yeah, let's leave a
keep it in
paper
there so that
trail
way
exactly
she
where
can
we're
come
going.
to you. So that way, if Dutters ever wants to play again, she can come right back.
Please do.
Make it nice and easy. Yes, please come back, Dutters. You were awesome.
Yeah.
I had a free third level slot, so now
Send
I
it.
do have it.
Now you have
No.
create food and water.
No, I'm gonna
Free food
send
water.
it, but
You can always prepare that. We can
well,
we can roleplay
say
that.
Yeah, we can say.
We can roleplay that. All right. But anyways, after finding out that one of the people you fought against was a blood hunter who didn't give you a name. He was just the basically fire cat, Gato Fuego. Yeah. That was his secret name. His real name you don't know.
That's his lucha name.
That's his lucha
Yeah,
name.
names are so weird.
He
He says that name and then he hits a sick arm drag.
We're just gonna run into him
I
in a
hate you
fucking
so
wrestling
much.
You know,
show.
you guys have got the attention of the Shadow Lord,
Shows
and
arm drags, teleports out.
you guys have the attention of the Shadow Lord, and are now,
Drop kick.
for the purpose of this, actually, you have their notice and probably being hunted. Knowing this, you wanted to get away you wanted to try to procure a route to the Fire Crystal much faster. Dahlia happened to have a teleportation circle in a shack that's close by those mountains, in a place called Daunt Shield, in the section of Termish.
Well,
Yeah.
before we do that,
Yeah.
before we teleport, because we haven't teleported yet.
No, I did like a little epilogue
Oh,
after.
That's
okay.
what we're stopping
But you can still take care of what you need to take care of.
We need to shop. Do we need to shop?
We
Is
do.
there, is what there-
Uh,
kind of stuff do you have? in
There
your
are shops
inventory?
open now. Yes, the tournament's over.
All right, bet.
Sorry about that during the tournament. You can shop now.
No, it's okay. I can't remember what I needed now. Oh,
That's
well, shit. All I know is that y'all better get some freaking healing potions if you need them. But I'm actually looking for, I'm looking for a
Store.
better weapon. What I have maybe.
I'm gonna go with them, and I'm gonna try and
Just looking, just browse, pick your.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, and I'm also looking for 2 books.
So are all 3 of you going, or is it just?
2 books?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Oh, these are just these aren't like magical books. I'm actually looking for 2 types of books.
Okay, cool. Well, you know that when it comes to armor here, there's Embrick and Avi's shop.
To what?
There's armor and weapons, Embrick and Avi.
I think
Water and fire genasi.
Ooh, yeah, I want to go there.
Likewise.
That's right. They're from the old one.
I can wear.
They're carryovers, yeah.
So,
I'm actually okay. Are we all going or?
Yeah, I
anybody-
think, yeah, let's all go.
Yeah, because I need.
Okay.
That's what I need. Is rubber.
Anybody else
what
have
I
any
need
what
to
you're
wear.
looking for?
I'm looking for plate armor because I can wear plate armor.
Yes, you can. That'd be the place to go. That would be the place to go, Embrick and Avi's.
I think Drew is just gonna look to replace her gauntlets. She doesn't want anything like super fancy. They're just getting kind of rugged, and she just wants.
Yeah.
Just wants something that looks
Those
nice.
are for more aesthetic, right? Those aren't really.
No, they. I mean,
What are they?
technically, yes, they are aesthetic. She wears them to cover up some scars. So
Interesting.
they're aesthetic, but also practical for her comfort.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they can totally fashion you up there. Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, besides the books and stuff, I don't. Books. I mean, there isn't really a bookstore here. Your best bet would probably be either asking Dahlia herself or maybe a general store.
I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for. I'll do this on my own.
There is the Shadow Bazaar. There's a big shopping district. That's probably your best bet.
Probably.
Someone the Shadow Bazaar.
The Shadow Bazaar, that sounds spooky.
When I say books, I mean like
Bizarre shadow.
I'm looking for.
It's backwards,
because-
even more spooky.
I'm looking for like a book of like demonic history. Or just-
Oh!
He's trying to say it without saying it.
I know. Let me text
I
you.
mean, they don't know that.
I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't heard a thing you're saying.
Do you want to go to the armory first? So we can
Yeah,
take
I'll
care
go
of
to
that?
the armory
We can do that?
first,
Okay.
and then-
Because everybody pretty much wants to go there on the whole, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so you go to the armory. Embrick, the fire genasi, he's in a wheelchair. He was paralyzed from the events of Waterdeep several years ago. But he still works. He's a hell of a smith and does more of the armor and the weapons. And Avi is more of definitely the flamboyant water genasi. They are a married couple. They're more good at like making the leather works and the armor and stuff like that. So they always work together. So
What was the wheelchair bound?
Embrick.
Thank you.
Yeah, Embrick was around C1.
Oh no, I know. I just
Yeah, they're both
terrible.
back.
I'm terrible with names.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's right.
and Avi is the water genasi. It's fire and water.
That's fair, Timmy.
Did you say Tammy?
Yeah.
Okay. Took me a second. I got thrown off of everything I was thinking of because I was like, what the fuck?
Well, hello there, champs. How are you doing today? It's Avi.
Hi, Abby. I don't know. This was fun. It was a really fun competition.
You did well. We watched. Yeah, we had the store closed and everything. We were here watching. It was
How much
fun.
did you bet on this at any time?
Huh?
Did you bet on this
We
anytime?
aren't gamblers. We are gamblers. We
See,
just want to go
if you
watch.
if you both would have bet money on this, think of how much money you would have won.
Let's
and
just
then you
say-
could have put a second floor in.
Let's just
second
say-
smell.
Let's just say that Embrick used to have a gambling problem, so we don't do that anymore.
Oh, well, I feel awkward.
Oh. It's okay.
It's okay. You did not know.
Wah wah.
You did not know.
You're not there.
Don't need to feel
Yes, I
bad.
am. I'm there.
Yeah, he's gonna do the book thing next.
Oh.
You did not know. It's okay. But that's the past. This is now. So, how may I help you, champions? Looking for wares of your new money you got?
You can say that.
What plate armor do you have?
We have all kinds. Shows the rack. Nothing magical or anything, but we do have plate mail. We have some suited for your size.
So there's no plus ones or anything.
We don't have anything magic in that, no, but we do have plate mail, yes.
Okay. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I have to figure
so
out.
right here is if you want to wear. Anything else I can help with you guys?
Yeah, I'm looking for something to bump my armor class. So, looking for something, I don't know, something for a sorcerer,
You
I
have
don't know how else to say it in game.
what else do you have?
Yeah.
You have the ring already, right? You have a ring of protection, I think?
Yeah.
Let's see. You're not a purveyor of armor, though, are you? Let me see what I got.
Just gonna push him. I am.
I have a. One second. I have a couple of options for someone like you. I do have one pair of braces defense. I also have some elven chain.
Elven chain.
Yeah, they're very rare, and we just got these. They're expensive, but they're very nice.
Have a breastplate.
Now, basically what elven chain is armor that you can wear, because anybody can wear it. It's light enough.
Like chainmail.
Hold on. We'll try
Okay. Bracers of defense are
It's pretty good for casters.
pretty good for casters.
Especially you who can't wear armor.
Yeah.
Elven chain, you get a plus 1 bonus to AC when wearing this armor. You're considered proficient in this armor, even if you lack proficiency in medium armor. So it basically gives you an armor class 14 plus dex. Also get a plus 1 bonus to AC. So that's the elven chain. Then there's braces.
Well, how much would that bump up my AC?
What are you right now?
14.
You're at 14?
Yeah.
Okay, this would. I think it's a bump up to a 17.
Okay. And what's about the bracers of defense?
Those won't work with the armor though. These are for people who don't wear armor.
Okay.
They increase your AC by plus. Out of game, plus 2 AC.
Okay, out of the game.
They will enhance your defenses for people who don't prevail in armor. So, same with the elven chain. Everybody can wear this.
Let me look at I'll look at the armor.
How much are the
Those are
the
my
bracers?
those are my two magical armor pieces that we have in stock. Those take a while to make.
Okay. How much are the bracers?
They will both run you about.
Elven chain will make your armor class 15.
Okay. The braces of defense will run you about 1,500,
Okay.
and the elven chain will also be about. If you were to buy both of them, I'd also knock it to 1,500, but normally it's 2,000.
For both.
2,000 for the elven chain.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'd probably knock it down. If you were to happen to buy both of them, I would knock it down to 3,000. If you guys.
I would just get one. That bracer needs to be up higher, I think.
Fuck, I made that joke.
Those are the magic ones I have in stock for armor.
And what are the bracers? I want to come up. What are the bracers?
Braces of defense.
You should be able to get that in the inventory then.
Yeah. Now the bracers do need attunement though. The chain shirt does not. So keep that in mind. Anything else? Everybody? Weapons?
I'm not a weapon per se. Have you ever heard of somebody selling DOS loot?
Oh.
Loot. I was like, what the fuck is DOS loot?
Let's see. There was a bod. We don't have that, but that's maybe the bazaar. Maybe this might find a thing there. But
Shadow Bazaar?
yeah, maybe try there. They might have unique things. We don't carry that. There was a bard though, back when we were in Waterdeep years ago. What was his name, Embrick?
He's not paying attention.
What? I'm trying to look up the stuff.
I know.
Shit.
Oh, you sent it to me.
Now Keith had a brain fart.
Did you remember what his name is?
I do, but I forgot. Huh?
He's like,
Is it Grr?
Gideon.
Gideon. Oh, Gideon. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Embrick.
Sounds like a real douchebag.
Oh yeah, his name was Gideon. Yeah, he was
I knew that guy.
he was. Oh really?
No.
Oh. Yeah, funny thing. He was a human once, and then he was a Goliath. He was a big story.
Wait.
What is he now?
How do
I
you,
think last I saw him, he was a Goliath. I haven't seen him in years though.
wait a minute, how do you go from being a human to a
Elven
Goliath?
chainmail.
And how do I do that? Because that sounds...
Well, he died.
Oh.
What? He died, and then he got reincarnated.
Who died?
Gideon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He came back as a Goliath.
Sorry about
So I'm sorry though, I do not have that. We really specialize in weapons and armor here.
Do you know anybody that would know where to find Gideon?
Not here. Not here.
Okay.
I mean,
What?
they had several.
Not paying attention.
They had several comrades at
this
arms.
stuff.
There was Conrad Dude, he was a fighter. There was this Drow.
Shopping. I'm trying to look at my stuff.
His name was Eritros. Eritros was his name. There was this Green Dragonborn.
What do you ask?
Can...
I'll watch the
Alien,
stream.
I believe. Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
There was also a Black Dragonborn. I forgot his name. I think he went back
It's
to
to
save
now.
his tribe. And
No.
he did good.
What's his
I
name?
thought we were shopping. I'm sorry.
We are shopping, but
Okay.
sometimes lower exposition happens.
See it, you know. Obviously, it's like, wow,
Sorry.
Gideon Eritros sounds like a dick. You know that.
Hexalien, that's a pretty dumb name.
Hold on. 13 plus
I have no
9,
idea who these people
18.
are. What we're talking
I would,
about.
Wait, perception check.
What?
They were all.
I'm seeing if they know what the
No, his
What?
They all fucking raged, you dumbass.
History? What was it?
About old characters.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, that all tracks out. You've heard of these.
Yeah, I know all these guys, and I know. Do I know?
It's
you've heard
okay,
of
he's
about
pretty dumb.
Waterdeep? Do I know anything about the Waterdeep situation?
Oh yeah, it's currently a mind flayer haven.
I'm gonna go back and watch
That's
the
what I
stream to catch up what's happened in the last 5
Yeah,
minutes.
you
I'll be back.
know pretty much all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I basically,
What are
alright.
you looking for?
Literally, this is centric to basically everything your characters do.
Well, I was in the middle of literally looking up my stuff. Like,
Children.
Do you need a recap?
Yeah, because I honestly have no
Alright,
idea what
alright,
y'all were saying.
So basically, he was telling me about this like really powerful loot.
Mhm.
So I asked him about Das loot,
Yeah.
and he was telling me about.
See, that's why I stopped listening, because I thought we were making jokes. Go ahead.
No, so I asked about Gideon.
Yeah.
He said he's a Goliath now.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he asked me. He told me to ask about a green dragonborn named Eritron.
Gideon's my uncle.
No, the
No.
Hexalian.
Eritros was the
Drow.
drow.
Hexalian's a green dragonborn.
Hexalian or whatever.
Gideon's my uncle. I don't know why you're talking about him.
I need a
Oh,
loot.
you related to Gideon?
Yes. Yeah. He raised me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so why are you talking about Gideon?
I hope he's doing well. Well, he was a frequent shopper for us back when Waterdeep when we were there.
Oh, that's right. You're from
Really swell
Waterdeep.
fellow.
I forgot about that. Yes.
Joined the
That's-
Hoppers and everything.
That's where that happened, right? And your injury. Or is that your husband? Who am I talking to?
No, my husband's now working. He's
But he was
he's in the
injured.
wheelchair.
He was injured.
Yes,
at Waterdeep,
while
right?
escaping Waterdeep. Yes, he was paralyzed from the waist
Mhm.
down.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, Gideon's my uncle. He raised me because my dad is a piece of crap.
Oh.
So, yeah.
He was.
Well, what do you mean
Your
now?
dad was quite the character
cares?
for sure. He was.
Well, he got my mom killed, so.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Yagra.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Well, if I want to find this loot, we gotta find.
She was a fine woman.
Well, yeah. I mean, I assume she's dead, but.
Wait, you don't know?
No. I have no idea.
I mean, we can help you find out.
Insight check.
You gotta roll a dice.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Oh,
just saying, I'm
okay.
rolling an insight check on you.
Well,
Oh! 19.
What's your question?
Is your mom dead?
I don't know if she's dead.
he doesn't. He believes so.
I believe so.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, do you want closure? We could probably find out for sure.
It has been so long. It has been, wow. How old am I? It has been 15 years, maybe?
Oh.
But think about it.
Let me call Uncle Gideon. How long has it been? Sending stone, you know, like, no, it's been like 15 years. If my mom was alive, I'm sure she would have come back to find me. So,
I mean,
Just think about it. It'll all wrap up in this cute circle where we'll get these 2 stones.
as
that
if we're
we
playing
need.
a game, you know, and wouldn't that be a perfect world? But
But
this
the-
isn't a perfect world. So if my mom was here, she'd be back. My dad, or me.
I mean-
He says it was someone that looked. He claims it wasn't him. And it was, I don't know. I
Listen,
saw
bro,
him.
You're not the only one
I'm-
here with dead parents, okay?
This is D&D. Most of our parents are dead, and they died a horrible way.
Oh, guess
Like,
who just
okay.
broke the 4th wall for the second time in 5 seconds?
So just Bobby just subtly with the camera like.
Yeah.
we're just gonna.
There's no camera there.
So-
Why are you breaking the fourth wall?
So
Just gonna unpack all
like,
this
to
later.
cry a little bit from. I'm sorry about your mom.
Yeah.
And-
Well, yeah. I stopped crying a long time ago.
I'm a very emotional. I'm literally made of water. I'm always crying.
I'm just gonna pinch you.
Why? Ow! Ow! Stop!
But
Try to make him cry.
anyways, so I
That-
don't
that's
cry
serious.
anymore.
Okay. Well, after all this,
I'm sorry we don't have that loot. But
I'll take the bracers. I just want to
Okay,
get
that'd
out of
be-
here. Just,
All right.
1,500
fine.
gold.
Okay.
We'll go back to the summoning circle.
How about 1,200
I'm
for
standing
bringing
in
up
front
my
of the door.
parents
He's
and
not
making me
leaving.
upset? Because I'm very upset.
What do you motherfucker?
Roller persuasion.
Wait.
He's trying to persuade them to knock it down another 300 gold for bringing up his parents.
Natural 20 with a +6.
Daddy, she's for the
1,200. There you go.
Just slides the bracer your way.
Thank you.
You'll need to attune to those.
Okay.
I wish I had a whole
I'll
mercy
forgive you
now.
for hurting my heart. Bring it out. You talked about a heartstring there.
If you see your uncle, please tell me I said hi. I know you
I
wish her
will.
the best.
But if you knew my mom, she was a good person.
She was
And
very.
I appreciate
nice.
the kind words. Thank you.
It'll take about.
It takes you about an
Take
hour.
take you about a long rest or two of those. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
He's just flexing for.
I'll rope clearly says you guys haven't quite rested yet, so yeah.
It takes
yeah.
a short rest.
It takes a short
It
rest to
takes
attune.
8 hours.
To attune to an item?
No, attune's short rest.
Well, at least if I was.
I want the power now.
Wait, take a
I'm gonna take a short rest. Okay, we're
I
good.
move.
Some items I do now are lesser. This is a pretty strong item.
Okay.
Oh. Like-
Anything else for anybody else that would like
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of us need stuff.
I'm looking for. I'm just gonna grab his head, just push it out of the way. It's like I'm looking for a new type of weapon to use. I'm actually very curious if you have any magical weapons, kind of like this, and I'm just gonna produce.
Okay, normally it's short rest, but it can be up to. So yeah, short rest is fine.
I'm just gonna produce
My man.
my scythe, and I want to place it in front of him. I'm just kind of looking for something along this line, this size. And it's just a two-handed scythe. You know, got the feathers on the top. You know, kind of not two-handed, but like can use it one-handed. Can be two-handed if I want.
Okay.
Just
okay.
something along this lines. Obviously, it's very. You can tell it's very magical.
That thing's very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold up.
Hold up. Hold on now, man.
Oh, look at that. Is there anything else I've been wanting to look for?
Did everybody else already?
I'm looking. I have an idea.
Drew kind of like sort of leans up over the counter and goes,
I'm not looking for anything necessarily practical or magical. Do you do like,
She get rid of the money. I'm sure.
so like, do you do like artsy projects?
I rolled an actual 20. I wish I would have said.
Depends on how much you look for.
and she kind of puts her arms on the counter, and she's got these leather gauntlets around her wrists that are scuffed up and burned, and there's blood splatters on. They're looking rough, and she's like, I mean, if you don't have anything, prettier or fancier, it's fine. They look rough, but they're still holding up pretty well. But I've never had spending money before, and I wanted to get something nice.
Okay. Can I get your measurements? I make almost this one.
Can I come around the counter?
So she comes around the counter and undoes her gauntlets. And she's doing this because the feathers around her wrists are gone completely, and there's just big burn scars around her wrists.
Doesn't ask no questions. Just get the measurements. I think we can get you something.
Thank you.
Do you want it magical something, or do you just want something nice?
It doesn't need to be magical.
Just something nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We can make you some new ones. That's just leather. It's gonna be a gold.
Oh,
It's just leather. I'm gonna make something. Do you want some engravings, or what we should make?
whoa. Could you do like floral engravings?
Yes. I can do that. Kind of like these ones. These are bigger ones. Kind of like that. Just like the flower designs. This one right here is like a rose.
Yeah, those are really nice.
There's like a little, okay, rose it is. Okay, give me. Let them finish their shopping, and then give me about an hour, and I'll have it done.
Thank you.
Anything else but the loot?
Nope.
How about, because the plate armor, I have a breastplate +1 that is also 18. So my question would be, do you happen to have any adamantine?
Adamantine?
Yeah.
That's very rare.
I know what I'm asking.
Let's see here. Yes, we have a little bit of the material, but I don't have anything crafted.
Do you really have time to wait?
Not at the moment,
Would you want me to craft you something so that way we can
How much would it cost?
What kind of armor are you looking for?
Plate probably.
Plate? Oh,
That's a lot of material, and I don't know if anyone has that. I'm asking for a miracle, not much.
Don't you pray for those?
I haven't been answered recently by Helm, you jagoff.
Well, I'm sure.
I answered your last game. Alright, we'll catch up with you
I
later.
thought I told you.
Well, that was more of a ally of. Anyway, I haven't magically found armor recently,
Okay.
or miraculously found armor rather.
The plate would pretty much take up all the resources of it. But we can get it done for you. With the crafting it's going to cost, it'll probably cost you about 2,000 gold.
That's what I figured.
Because like
Another-
the crafting and the labor and stuff, if it was on the shelf, it'd be one thing.
I will abstain at the moment. However, I think I will consider it for the moment.
Okay. If not, we do have some.
This armor is pretty good that I
Okay.
wear.
Okay.
It's just I'm looking for something a little bit stronger that may, in a situation where I get cornered, give me a little bit deeper protection.
Well, the best thing we have right now, we have the plate. The plate is ready.
Same AC.
Is it really? What are you wearing?
18.
What are you wearing?
Breastplate +1.
Breastplate plus one?
Yeah.
The plate should give you an extra one. Because the breastplate's a 16, I thought. Half plate's the one away.
Could be wrong.
Yeah, try it on. I'll let you try it on.
You don't have cloak of displacement, do you?
No.
Fuck you.
So yeah, no, I have an AC of 17, so.
Oh yeah, weapon. Sorry.
You're right. But just a normal plate armor would bring me up actually +1. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Since they bought I could knock it down. Usually that stuff's really expensive. But I could knock it down 700.
So it would be just 700 total.
Yeah,
Or
I could,
just-
just a plate.
Just a plate,
Yeah, I can knock it down. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start knocking down some prices. You guys are buying a lot of stuff. Normally it's like 1,000, but I don't really agree with it.
Another question I have is,
Go back to your feet.
and maybe
Go down.
is, I'm looking for more of a stronger weapon.
Okay, what do you have there?
It's a different
Well, currently I have this whip. It's a whip that does thorns. It's quite useful. However,
charisma instead of wisdom.
sometimes you just gotta hit someone in the face until they fucking die.
Do you,
Drew just looks over and is like,
do you want another whip?
Do you have any magical components of whips? It would be nice to have multiple whips. Because this whip, it can grab them and drag them down. But it would be nice to have a whip that, if it grabs them, it burns them with holy light.
Just choose your
Oh, well,
you
tell
just
you
see,
what.
you just see Drew go,
You have one of these. It's going to be expensive,
What was
just to
the
warn
one
you.
you had?
Okay.
This is a holy whip.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Corpse Slate
Well,
Whip.
now you have a course. Yeah.
Okay.
It's confusing.
Would also be 1,500. Is that okay?
So 2,200
Tip for your plate, yes.
Um,
I could probably knock it down. Probably wouldn't lose too much money if I could knock it down to even 2,000.
2,000?
Yes, would that be okay?
I'm looking at my purse and
Okay.
thinking about it.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, back to the Goliath.
I would try to negotiate, but as you can tell, I'm pretty bland and dull.
Kristen, no, you're not.
Kristen, no.
Not with that hair color.
Oh, that's right, your hair
That's
is
right,
still
my hair
dyed.
color is
Still pink.
Still pink as a motherfucker.
Bubblegum.
Give me 1 second.
I'd imagine like it's been a day or two, so it's just slightly like.
That'll drop me down to like
It's very, very
250.
slightly.
Okay, it's major anyway, because it's 13 plus my
Yeah,
dexterity plus
okay,
modifier plus
2,000.
3, so it makes it
So,
16.
there you are.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
I have now
And then
have
you add
a
plus
plate,
two
just
for the
normal plate
bracers.
Mhm.
So put you at
and a
18.
holy whip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, because
The holy whip.
yeah, so
Because I.
did you equip the razor? Yeah, cool.
Now, can I
See,
wield
I don't-
both whips
I can't-
like
I
I'm
actually just have to
frickin'
write down.
Doc Ock?
If they are lights, you could. You won't be able to use your shield though.
That's true. I don't want to.
But you could, in theory, yes, you could. I got a question for you.
You know,
Do you still want the option to do 1 or 2 hands, like a spear?
I mean, I can do 1 or 2 hands with a glaive.
I just have to write
But-
it down.
Glaive's only 2 hands. It's heavy.
question.
Your current weapon is able to do that.
Before I finish up,
Yes.
I have the breastplate
I
plus
just
1.
have to write it
Mhm.
down.
If I trade
That's
it in
why.
with you, will that knock anything off? Is a breastplate plus 1 magical armor,
Let me see. Breastplate plus 1.
and I also have a common mace. That I can
Mace
also
wouldn't
trade.
run you much. I'd probably hold on to that.
That's
Now, the armor I'm interested in. I would. Let's see. What's at it? It sees some wear and tear. I give
It's
you.
magical. No, it has.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Sorry, Keith.
That's fair. I mean, it was purposely scarred up. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was the nose.
Yeah, it was knocked up. It was knocked up.
It's been purposely scarred up, not,
But we'll spit on that and it'll wipe right out.
Oh, I'll give you 900 for it.
900, so it'll be down to 1100.
Yeah.
Deal.
Honestly,
That's a question.
I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Mage armor is 13 or.
It stacks with mage armor.
Yeah.
So it stacks. Okay.
I believe it does.
So whatever your mage
But
armor.
it's just not in the system because of I have to do it on paper.
Yeah, I have to do
So
I believe, read mage armor, but I believe it stacks.
Well, it
though.
says mage
Yeah.
armor as long as I'm not wearing armor. The bracers are
Yes,
armor.
yes, yeah, you're fine.
Bracers
Okay.
don't concern.
Yeah, it would just be a +2 whatever your mage armor was.
So-
So it would be
You've been
banned with
18.
damage armor, and that'd be 18. Okay, cool. I should make sure. Yeah, I just gotta do it.
We had
at
to
8.
fix a couple of his things because he was doing something. Something was weird.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, but unfortunately the gloves, I think, other two anything, unless you want to go just strictly to
That's fine.
Do you want,
Don't want something that does 1-2 like just doesn't do 1d6 damage.
yeah, it's rough. Let's see, I'm looking.
I'd be happy.
Is the whip just a plus? What's the
It's a
whip?
+1.
It's just a +1 that does fully damage.
I'd be happy actually.
It does extra damage to undead. Read it. It should tell you. It does. I think it does an extra
Did you
D8.
send it to me, or I can't find it in the
Corpse Slayer?
or Corpse Slayer? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
looked
Corpse
the wrong
Slayer.
way.
It's Corpse Slayer.
Got it.
Yeah, it should be in there. Sorry about that.
No, you're okay. You probably said it, and I was too busy.
I'd
being
actually
Kincaid.
be quite happy if you had maybe a Sunblade.
That I do not have. I do not have that. I've heard of such swords.
Well, what do you have?
Let's see. See, any of the spears that he has, it's like that would be worse than what you have.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They're magical, but nothing like. Cause yours is pretty good because you have that. Yeah. You basically have the blood spear.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
okay.
I apologize.
That's fine.
Was anybody interested in that chainmail? That elven
I
chain?
don't know if I can.
No, I'm wearing breastplate.
Anybody can. It gives you automatic proficiency, regardless if you can wear it or not.
I'll buy it.
Okay. 1500.
1500?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
dang.
bumps me up to 19.
Yeah, if you're not proficient in medium armor, it just gives you
Your ring
automatic.
of protection's already included.
And it'll give you an hour
That's
to
what
set
my
it to,
braces
yeah.
also
But
Yep, alright,
Two.
cool.
it's nice,
Good
beautiful
stats.
rose flowery
So
grapes and
that's
these leather
16.
gauntlets.
Let's do it, because I'm going to assume I'm going to have to kill somebody for
those
dust.
two, that already is.
Right.
You're not gonna kill anybody for Das Loot.
But their bracers are on
Alright,
as
so
well.
your armor class is 15 without the ring. You add it, it's 16.
I'd love to see you try. I'll be honest.
Working
That'd be hilarious.
Especially without
So,
getting
you add
it.
that.
Especially without
Base
getting
is
it
16.
now.
When you cast mage
So
armor,
I'm
it bumps it up by 2.
150
So that's 18.
gold.
Technically 3 is a ring, technically 3.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah, because he has the ring. He has the ring on, the ring of protection as
So
well.
it's 9. It's 19.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
already.
19.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
a wild
already.
Mage
Mage
It's a
armor
wild-
plus is 3. It's
Hey.
plus 3. It's plus my dexterity.
Where's that
modifier.
come from?
Oh,
It's a
okay.
wild
Yeah, it's
one.
plus
That's
mage.
what I'm saying. That's what
Oh,
it
is
was.
it?
Yeah.
It's
Corpse
fine.
Slayer? Okay. Just
So
remember,
13
it's a
plus
plus
dexterity
1 whip
modifier.
that does extra holy
I'm
damage.
just buying corp.
Wait,
buying
Keith.
one.
Okay.
Mage armor adds plus 3 to
Plus
it.
it has your dexterity modifier.
Hold on.
No, your
hold
dex
on.
modifier is already added to your AC.
Hold on. We'll
It doesn't double it.
Now if I take my mage armor, it's 13. Always 13 plus my dex modifier.
Hold on. Look at mage armor right now. We'll discuss
That's
this.
fine. Yeah.
Go to your spell.
Well, he's looking out there.
Okay, mage armor. Okay, base becomes 13 plus dex. So
I see.
what is that?
So that'd be
So-
16.
Plus 3 from your ring
17
and your bracer, so it's 19.
19.
So
Okay.
it's 19 when you cast mage
So
armor.
you add. So basically,
I add the dex.
Just-
I don't add something.
Just add your dex.
Yeah, just add my dex.
Just add your dex again, essentially.
I got you.
okay, cool. Sorry, I just.
No, it's all right.
I was looking at it. I was like, that.
Because your base AC is 10 regardless. Say if you had no dex, your base AC would be 10.
What
Yeah.
did you just tell me?
So it's 13 plus 3 plus 16. and then,
Elven
so
chain.
now you're at
It's called
19.
Elven chain.
All the
It
time.
may, hopefully it's in there.
I just got my
If not, we can get to it.
Keith, just FYI, his armor class is 19 all the time because he took Eldritch Adept and did Shadow Armor of Shadows, which means he could just cast Mage Armor
At
at
will?
will.
Yeah.
So he can
Well-
just kind of like do it all the time.
True. You have to remember to cast it though.
That's all I have to remember.
You have to remember to cast it.
Yeah.
So let me know you cast it though.
Bro,
Otherwise,
100%.
Yeah,
It's like normal fight. Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
You could literally do whatever you like.
Mage armor.
Every like
We're
6
shopping.
seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately for there's a better spear out there, but it's not quite what they have.
No longsword.
Longswords? We do have longswords. Hold on. Yeah, 'cause I can use the shield. Doesn't have quite the reach though.
I'm walking out of the store.
Yeah, it makes Polearm Master useless, but I don't really care at this point. I hate that feat.
Oh, it's so good at the bonus action hit though.
You know what? Screw it. I have shield.
I'll take a glaive. You have a better glaive.
Okay. Well, in that case.
Look it. Sorry for taking so long, everyone. We haven't shopped in so long.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we haven't had a shopping episode in a while, so we're due for it. You know what I mean? Honestly, if we had a lot of combat, we're due for it. Hope you guys like shopping episodes. I like
gear.
it.
I'm not gonna shop that much.
Yeah.
Elven, it's just called Elven Chain.
There were
Oh, we
other-
might have this prescription. He might not have it. Somebody might have to help him.
Oh,
He may not have it.
He may not, but you can search it. Just try searching it.
Yeah.
Search.
L-E-
For him.
E-L.
Elven Chain.
L-E-V-I-N.
So what do you have for the glaive?
Oh, Elven.
I have 2 magical
I
ones.
did the same thing.
I have +2 and a +1.
How much is the +2?
I can't believe I
Plus
told
2.
you that. There it is.
I could let it go for about 1,200.
I will take it.
Okay.
Just spelling it like a doofus.
Ah.
Weird.
It has extra reach too.
spells it
So.
You're close
Yes.
enough for me to
Yeah.
smack. Just remember.
So
10
actually, it's funny because I'm actually gonna.
It does a D10.
Yeah, when I place my scythe
Mhm.
on the table,
Mhm.
and I take a second, and I unattune from it,
Mhm.
and as I do, the scythe changes
Mhm.
into
A rusty piece of
a
shit.
rusty piece of shit, and I'm just like. And I just kind of, and my tattoo just kind of like soaks back up into my face and up the side of my head, just kind of covering a little bit of my eye. And my eye goes back to a very silvery color, and I'm just like, well, we're gonna have to fix this.
Want us to throw that into the kiln? The scythe, it's rusty. You want to throw that into the kiln?
Oh, yes, you can take that trash. I took it off a dead body.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Wasn't my dead body. I'm good.
I've had that since I came
Oh.
here. I took it off a dead body.
Oh, I didn't know that little detail. Sorry. Thought you meant recently.
Where do you normally get all your magic shit you carry around?
I
Dead
don't
body.
Store?
have magic shit? I just steal it off of living
Well, I
people.
assume you want it in combat.
And you're judging me when you steal it off people? Okay, miss.
I
Drop
steal
people
from-
from 1,000 feet in the air
Wasn't 1,000.
for no reason.
Wasn't
Got it.
1,000.
There's more honorable ways to
Wasn't
take things out.
1,000.
To be fair, it was a were creature. They weren't going to die.
Mm,
Probably.
It's the moral problem.
I only steal from dickheads, though.
And you said it was 1,200?
Yes, 1,200.
Okay. How many healing potions do you have?
That wouldn't be them.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
them, that's right.
we don't,
Sorry.
we don't carry this yet. We just carry armor and weapons.
Got it.
I apologize.
Yeah, you better be sorry.
I'm just gonna take that off.
Did you find the Elven Chain? No?
I did get it. Yeah.
Okay, good. You have to, I believe you have to attune to that. You might have to.
The Elven chain?
No, you don't.
No,
have
you
to.
do not.
You do not. You do not. You do not. Anything else for you, my little owl friend?
Do you have any magic crossbow bolts?
That's a good idea, actually. Bolts. Not any pluses, but these are technically magical. They're walloping shots.
He says that in game. You don't have any +1s, but
Nothing. I'm just thinking.
What's up? We don't have any plus ones. We don't have any extra
I'm talking to the
enhancement
engineer.
power
No.
damage.
You're making that
Sorry,
noise.
I need to ring
I
a-
put myself
I need
down
to-
in the
I need to
lots.
ring a-
But we do
I
have
need
these
to
walloping
protection
shots.
shots. Yeah,
Yeah, pack an extra kick. Basically, these things, when you hit
You're like,
somebody,
hold my hand.
potentially get
What?
knocked down.
Oh,
So mechanic-wise, the way this works is they make a DC strength check and they'll get knocked down. But they are magical in terms of reprimand resistance.
With a knife.
how much are they per bolt?
Let's see here. They
What
are.
I don't have any attuned items now. Because the weapons, I don't need to. It's just a +2 weapon. I don't need to attune to it.
what about your tattoo?
Huh? That's not. It's part of it.
It's the.
Oh,
It's something different.
I thought it was.
It's essentially my patron.
I thought it was in your weapon.
Huh?
I thought it was in your weapon.
Yeah,
You
they
just
are.
sold it.
Yeah. Hexblade Warlock. I can. Basically, my patron.
They
is
are
a
gold
sentient-
each.
Is a sentient weapon,
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
but
I'm gonna get 5 then. We'll just try them out, see how they work.
No, I'm with you.
Just 5?
What?
Yeah, I want
5 walloping ones. And they're not very strong. They're, they potentially can knock somebody pro. But they are technically considered magical, so if you're facing something that has the resistance, you could, overcome it with the magic.
Mhm.
But they still give you pluses though. They don't give you any plus.
For flavor, real quick. Well, I'm not trying to interrupt. When Kristen walked outside, she saw me wrapping my new bracers in Sen's wrappings.
Okay.
so I was putting Sen's wrappings around my
Oh, the bracers. These bracers in particular are usually
So they're underneath, like, but I mean, I'm kind of covering it up, but making it all like.
Actually, Ollie got a pair of these too. Ollie's were silver. Do you want them to be gold?
Those are gross.
Do you want them
I'm not
gold?
gonna-
What?
Do you want them gold or silver?
What?
Those bracers.
Silver.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Imagine Ollie.
Yes, I like a silver.
Okay, they're silver.
All right.
He doesn't have any rings of protection, does he?
No, we don't have anything like that. No.
Go yeah. Just like so
Just
so-
strictly.
I just dropped my AC by like 3, so
Oh shit.
it's
You
fine.
have shield spell,
I do.
I'm gonna put those on at least. So
but you might be able to find some bazaar though.
Hmm?
Just rings like that go in the bazaar all the time.
I can wear 2. I can wear 3 if I want.
Yeah.
3 rings of protection.
So technically, I think you can only wear one of them at a time. I think.
I have 3 attunement slots. I am not attuned to
No,
anything.
like one ring of protection.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
I've literally got no attuned items right now.
Do you want to get that on though?
I don't think so because I've got +1 breastplate,
Okay.
and I can't wear plate. I can't wear anything heavier than that.
Well, to be fair, there is half plate.
That's what I have.
Oh, you have half plate.
Oh, I have breastplate.
Half plate is a little bit better. It does give you. It's a little more cumbersome. We do have. Let's see. What do we have? We do have
Tony,
we do have one mythical half plate.
I'm trying to find Corpse Slayer. I need to enable critical role stuff
It's lighter.
in your.
Drill.
I got it.
in my
It
character.
basically gives you a +1. Or no, it'd be the same exact thing. Never mind.
Yeah, it would be the same.
Just
I'm just
lighter.
like, I just kind of like touch my arm. I'm like,
But it wouldn't be as good now, unfortunately.
I'm
I'll go
good.
with you.
Understood.
I'm just gonna go follow. I'm gonna go follow Kirsten.
No.
Okay. Anyways, anything else I can help you with? I mean, everything else, the Shadow Bazaar would probably be the best
Thank
place.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Shadow Bazaar.
Is that where we're going?
Thank you for your words.
I'm outside with Chris.
All right. Shadow Bazaar. Here we go. Anything else besides bolts? You're good?
I'm good.
Anybody else?
No.
All right, you got that on chain? All right. Cool. That should help your AC
Yeah.
a lot. Okay. All right. You go to the Shadow Bazaar, so it's in the outer rim of the city. All kinds of shops set up, food, random supplies, trinkets, you name it, it's out there.
I just figured out what I was doing wrong. I didn't have critical role because the item is a
Critical role exclusive.
CR
Yes,
thing.
okay. Oh, that's right.
I
Have
had to
that
enable
clicked.
it on
No,
my character.
I do that all the time too. I get that. Shadow Bazaar, I'm going to make you roll for this one just to see if you find anything that might have. You're looking for rings and books. Anybody else look for
Rings and
anything?
books.
Potions?
Yeah,
Books?
What am I
Can,
rolling?
why do we have to ring? We have to roll to look, or can we just ask
It's
the
a
person?
big ass bazaar.
Can we just ask the person that works there?
This
Wait,
is-
you got this?
This is a part of the rolling, is finding it and asking. It's
But when they know where they got it?
No, I mean it.
What do
I
they know?
wanna
You don't know what your inventory is?
I would like to look.
I get it. I
for-
get it.
If you run
I
a
wanna see
thrift
if it's
store,
there.
if you run a thrift store,
That's true. you
Like,
don't know. half the
you don't
shit.
know.
Regular
Does it have a tag on it?
Fair.
Regular
It's
healing
that.
potions? Yeah, you can find some.
Too shit.
I would also like to look for a ring that
Just no
will
tag
bump
on
up
it.
my initiative.
I don't it's free.
A ring don't bump
I
don't know if that
No tag
exists.
today. All right, 25% off.
Games.
Yeah.
There are some magic
Yellow,
rings, so
blue, red.
if there's nothing short of that, I like the potpourri for a magic ring, and whatever rolls you want to do for that.
Potpourri.
Yeah, essentially, I want to like
We'll
thrift shop dive and try to find something interesting.
we'll get there when we get there.
Yep.
I'm gonna send something to Keith later on to see if they can work at some point.
We'll get there when we get there. All right. So you guys look for books,
I'm looking for potions.
potions.
Potion books and a ring of protection.
Tell you what.
I want another ring production.
You can only wear one.
Yeah.
I
Or a
got
cloak of displacement.
I hit someone with them. It's like brass.
All right. So tell you what. Since you're both looking for
Weld
books,
them together.
one of you can roll with advantage for investigation. Since you guys are looking for potions, roll advantage. One of you guys for investigation. You're looking for rings.
No,
What's your
ring. I got a ring.
I'm looking for a ring.
I was, yeah.
What is that?
I will.
Wisdom?
Assist.
I'll assist.
It would be,
Looking for like either +1
Tell you
or
what.
+2.
You roll for books.
You want to roll advantage?
Yeah.
For what's
I was looking for a +1 or +2 ring of protection.
Is it
Roll for the
perception?
rings. Roll
And plus
investigation.
Investigation?
Yeah.
I got plus 0, so I got
Oh.
advantage because
There's
I'm
20?
helping you.
Dirty 20.
You find a book. You find a book stand.
Nice.
So
Did you get a
I'll
natural
give you
20?
advantage because we're both
With the
+5 on
advantage, yeah.
this.
I got a
So
natural 20
it's- and you're
for
actually
22
+5,
total.
So it's 18.
She got a dirty 20 for books.
Oh, okay.
You got
So
push
roll
potions.
He rolled an 18 on the first roll. I'm giving him advantage. 18 total.
without sake of brevity, you do find places you can find it. There is 1 ring of protection left. Yes.
I was looking for a +2 one, but it's fine. I'll take the +1. How much is?
Ring of protection. They're pretty expensive. 1,500.
All right.
Okay.
And the 2 books that I'm looking for the book for myself.
Smut.
By myself because they're
Okay.
research books.
What books are you looking for?
I'm looking for a book
Play
on
orcs.
the old dragon gods.
Old Dragon Gods? Yes, there's a book right here. It'll be.
DM,
This is old elder. It's 5 silver.
DM, question.
Yes.
What would I have to roll to see if I noticed how much money Thalos has spent during this shopping trip?
Insight?
Okay.
Or maybe. Or, I mean, actually, no, probably perception. You have to notice, I think.
You said perception?
Yeah.
18.
That's up to you and him.
I mean, I'm gonna roll to see if I can.
Deception, yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean,
or deception or persuasion. Or, I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to keep track of how much I spent because you just fucked me up. Because I subtracted the first amount, now I'm subtracting the other amount. So the weapon
Oh, you're trying
was
to help him.
1,200,
Yeah.
and then this was 1,500.
Yeah.
You
Depending on what you roll, it's all-
Yeah, I spent 2,700.
Depending on what you roll.
All right.
Drew will take the book.
Yeah. Roll whatever you feel like you need to roll.
I know. Give me a second. I'm subtracting.
Now.
Oh, sorry. And you do find his book expresses the legends of Tiamat,
No, it's 18.
Bahamut, also
it's
the
18,
gem
no, it's 18.
dragons and the soul of the
18
dragon
plus-
god.
Yep.
No one
Perfect.
noticed.
Thank you.
18 plus,
You're
18
welcome.
plus
It's
8.
really
Oh,
old.
no,
Like,
no, noticed.
brass
I mean,
dragon.
yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, I rolled.
Really old. With gray beard scales.
I rolled persuasion.
Anything else? What are the books were you looking for?
It was more the amount of gold you were spending and its comparison to what we received. We don't all. I was trying to figure
You're
out.
rich.
Yeah, you have a lot. You have money.
Yeah.
And I was trying to see if I noticed that, and I did.
Yeah. No, I don't have money now.
What books were you looking for?
So I'm looking for just a book about the demonic planes.
I'm rich,
maybe.
bitch.
Oh, the planes and stuff.
And
The hells and the abyss.
Yeah, just a general, like, you know, if there's, you know, bits of information, just trying to, like, I take my head off and I'm
There's a
like,
book on devil and demonology.
yep, and then,
5 silver.
that's fine. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. And then the other thing I'm looking for is, I'm looking for a book on reptilian, just beasts. Reptilian
Like lizards,
beasts.
oh,
giant
dragonborns, kobolds.
beasts. No, those are humanoids.
Well, humanoids, beasts, like so.
Animals.
Like
Large.
crocodiles.
Maybe bigger lizard.
Alligators.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Oh yes, like the ones down south.
Yes, I've heard them when I was in the libraries of Shadowdale. I just wanted to. Haha, thank
That'll be
you.
5 silver, so gold total.
Or how much total?
Just 1 gold.
Okay.
They're books. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
hope you enjoyed the research.
Oh, I
So
will.
are you a biologist and you're
Just an avid
occultist?
curiosity.
Oh, something to read on the trips and the journeys, yes.
Yeah.
Any other books for you all?
I just want to look for something weird.
Weird potions.
Weird?
That's not that. Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I want to look for something. When does this roll? Investigation, perception. What is it?
Hold on. Sure, roll perception.
5. That'll do it.
Um,
You see some lint in the corner.
He
Okay,
goes,
this-
that's
this-
weird.
at the book place, right?
No gold
Yeah.
left for
Oh,
okay.
okay,
Potions.
okay.
I've got 1 greater left, so that's up to you guys.
Oh, I thought we were at the thrift store.
Well, we're at the bazaar. Yeah, I don't know if you're at the books or
He's
just
looking
in
for
general.
books.
something bizarre
Oh,
at
okay.
the bazaar.
It's best to hear. There's definitely,
sorry, yeah,
there's
yeah.
definitely a lot of smut.
No, not
A
books.
lot of
Just
smut.
weird.
Okay. Weird. Jeez. Oh, you see a little beetle.
A lot.
A little beetle. You see, it's like a little guy tinkering. Oh yeah, touch the beetle, Sonny.
Touch the beetle.
Starts crawling up.
What's it doing? Is it
This
gonna
is
eat?
this is a fetching scarab. So what it works is that you activate it and it'll find something valuable for you.
Oh, I want
Of a
that.
certain thing.
Is it?
It's a golden scarab.
Drew Drew just like gets in the face of the beetle, is like,
It's a small gold mechanical beetle
fucking watching
that has a
you.
command word engraved at the bottom. When spoken, an action of the beetle activates for a minute, searching for the most valuable thing within 60 feet.
How
Take
much
care.
is the beetle?
That will be
Drew took that.
1,200.
1,200. His was 1 gold.
That was a book.
I
How
got a
much-
book.
Wait, how
No, you got 2
Wait,
books
wait.
for only 1 gold.
Wait,
Those are
hang on.
1,200 what?
Wait.
Copper?
hang on.
That's still
How much money-
That's still a lot. Go
how
on.
much- How much do you have?
I mean, I got enough.
I was gonna
It's
say.
gonna wipe me.
if we-
This
if
is a
we-
very rare
if
item.
we-
It's very hard to make. It's
If
magical.
all 3 of us pull our money, then we all share the.
It also doesn't require any
Yes.
attunement.
Who wants to go
I'm not
thirds?
going in on a stupid beetle.
Yeah, no, I do that.
Somebody
Third
could
kind
probably
of
cast
beetle.
locate
Is it
object.
fine?
I do that shit for
It finds
free.
the search out the thing, the most valuable thing within 60 feet, and it'll grab it for you.
What's that?
I want to see this.
Hold on.
Oh, I
See,
see
how
how you do
you're
that.
wrapped.
I'm just gonna press to digitate one
No,
of my
wait,
cards.
no, wait. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to. Oh, I don't want it.
Again, I can create a
I'm gonna sit
non-magical
on the shelf and I'm
trinket
gonna try
or
to
an
palm it.
illusionary image that can
Huh?
fit the palm of my hand.
I'm gonna try to palm it.
Oh, I'm just watching.
I'm gonna try to like. Whew.
I have mage hand. Just cause a distraction.
No, I mean, no.
No. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let's see how he
But I
does.
gotta
You
roll it.
okay?
He's looking right at you, by the way, and talking to you.
I start to do it. What are you doing? It's just nothing.
I mean, one thing he wasn't like.
You should probably keep this in like a container.
Okay,
Does he have a habitat?
It's not alive.
it's
you
not. It's
dumbass.
mechanical.
So is that a no?
It was the sleight of hand check while he's staring at me.
I just want to see what would have happened.
That's gonna be a disadvantage.
Oh,
He's staring right at you in the middle of the shopping meal.
We got a nat 20. Nat 20.
Two of them in a row.
Nat 20.
It's a third. It would have
I'll
been.
show you how it works.
It would have been a 13. But go ahead, Jim.
Here's a diamond. Press it. It starts. It brings the diamond.
Oh, like a doggy. It
Yeah.
fetches. Wait, you can do this? You said you can do this?
I,
You have a beetle? Where? I've never seen
hey,
it.
you know, maybe ask this question when we're outside of the shop. Because I would. This is a very nice shopkeeper. I'd rather not get in trouble.
I thought you said that you can. Okay.
I'm just gonna
I
like
guess
send
I
a
don't want the
message.
beetle.
I'm gonna psychically like with Kristen and I'm just gonna be like, they're both the worst thieves ever. She's literally talking about stealing stuff in front of a shopkeeper.
While this is going on,
Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm
listeners,
gonna go up to
on our
Thetis.
bags.
I'm gonna go
This is
right.
in my head.
I know.
We have
Relax.
heads.
I'm not done. I'm gonna go up to Thetis and go. Hey, distract them. I'm gonna try to palm this.
Drew just walks away. She's like, I'm not.
I assume it's while he's saying that. I don't hear that. Like, you know,
I unzip my pants. No.
like-
Tell you what, the lowest all goes 1,000.
Oh my god. No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Wait, I can cast something.
Okay.
When I
Oh my
said
God.
weird, I thought
Wait,
like
we were supposed to go and get stones.
that's cool though.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go and get
It's a shopping
stones. What are we
trip.
doing?
Okay.
The only fun thing about this thing is that you could put it in the group of us and it would literally try to find.
Oh yeah, your shit.
It
Yeah.
would literally try
They're
to
trying to steal your shit
This is
because you guys have some valuable stuff.
This is literally the most useless item we could ever buy because we're all decked out in magical shit.
Unless there's something that you
It
really
would
need is
just
more
come
valuable,
back
like an
to you.
artifact.
Like literally, do you want to hit the beetle? It walks out, turns around, walks right back to you, and tries to grab your
It
nose
takes
off-
my
Yeah.
stuff.
Unless you're trying to grab a gem.
Let's be real, it's gonna come after me. Or you.
Plus, and I don't want
Everyone
to
get
say
away
this
from
out
me when I
loud,
use
so
it.
please earmuffs. We're carrying some things that are considered valuable to some pretty powerful people.
It could accidentally pop
And
out.
if it accidentally grabs it in the middle of an awkward fucking situation,
Like if I butt dial on a phone, like I could actually
Okay,
accidentally activate it, and it crawls out right when we're in the middle of talking to like a mean person, and it just
Yeah.
pulls out
So
this
it's a
gem.
weird
and you're like,
item. You did say weird. It's
sure,
weird.
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
sure.
That-
I didn't listen to a word you said, but sure.
Okay.
That would be very awkward.
I'm sorry. My friends think it's a bad idea. Maybe it's just because it would be in my
Or
hand.
just like in
Yes,
your head, you
it's-
Well, if they change
I don't
their
even
mind,
realize
I'll
I'm
keep
psychically
that price.
covered, so you
Yeah.
have
$600.
to-
$600. Got it.
by
Drew's
idiots.
just like, yeah, no, it's only a bad idea because it's in his hands. It's a cool item. She like gets
I
a
don't
dirty
want
look.
it. I'll be back.
Okay. I'll give you that champion price at 1,000. That's the championship price.
She's just
Alright, let's hit
All right,
back to the stuff.
potions. Real quick.
Do we need
How many potions do you want? Just regular ones, greater? How do you want this?
Regular ones.
Just regular ones, they're cheap. They're about 50 gold each.
Alright, give me 2.
2? Cool. 100 gold.
Alright.
Anybody else? Potions.
How much
2.
are they?
100 gold. The 102.
How much are greater?
Graders are 250.
250. I'll take 2.
2.
2. Okay, 2 graders.
2 twos.
2 graders, 2 regulars.
Okay, that'd be about 350.
I'm gonna take
I took 2 graders.
2 regulars.
2 regulars, 100.
I still have some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay, you
want
guys
some
good?
regulars in my back pocket just in case I have to run heal someone.
Yeah, 500.
All right. Cool. Okay.
So you got that? Hey, Primus, you got that mage hand handy?
We'll come back to that.
Okay. That was where we're walking out. So.
You guys can come back here anytime. We should have that beacon.
Okay. Set that beacon right here at that front door.
It goes in front of the inn. It goes in front of the inn.
What?
It goes in front of the
Like
inn.
right in front of it.
The inn.
The inn.
Oh, that the inn where I
We're done.
Yeah, the inn
I was
here.
like, yeah, we're in the store. What do you mean?
All right. All right. So you go back to Dice.
Solo, dearies.
Ah.
Did you have a nice time shopping?
Sure.
We got some cool stuff, I guess.
They get outside and Drew just like climbs up on Dashin's shoulder and it's like, okay, listen. I will find you cool shit if you just ask me. And I have the sense not to go around to the rest of the group.
I'm sorry. What? I was thinking about that beetle. What?
She just smacks him upside the head and he flies down.
With a feathered hand.
Yeah,
The
what a
feathers.
feathered hand.
That feather's just
Are
whacking
you
him.
dusting my head?
It's been a while since we shopped, so we needed that actually. I feel.
Just a little bit.
We haven't had a shopping episode in a while.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of tournament art.
All right, Dahlia, what you got for us?
Back in her, she has a little side room in the back where it has a teleportation circle ready to go.
You can use this to take you to Dante's Shield. There, you can take the passage to the mountains. I haven't heard back from some of my friends here in a while. I fear for the worst. And about your Vargo, I have to shrink it down for a second.
You see her throughout this orb.
We are ready to leave now, right?
You took your hour rest and everything. I assume everybody did.
Yeah.
Okay. She
We'll have to bring the horses inside, though.
so she can shrink the Vargo, but she can't shrink the horses.
Oh, yeah. That's what.
Forgot we had horses.
Yeah, horse. We only need 1 horse, don't we? For the.
I mean, you can get
Save
by,
the
it'd be
horse,
really
ride a
slow.
cowboy.
2 horses are optimal for the Vargo.
Let's just bring the horses inside.
Yeah, they can fit inside.
No, we're fine. She can shrink the cart, but she can just teleport the horses.
Yeah, the horses can join the teleportation. They can take 8
And they'll get messed up in
things.
the process, and we'll have like a 2-headed horse. It's fine.
Yeah, but I can also
Axe and
banish the
smash.
horses. and bring
Rad.
them
We'll
back.
become.
They'd be banished at the same exact
Like
spot
spots.
we banished them at.
Yeah.
I can do that too.
Alright, so let's get the horses in, dearies.
No! You can't put the horses in the
She
bag.
has this
holding them.
orb. She throws it.
For a little bit, you can.
10 minutes,
The
right?
Vargo gets encased inside like a crystal ball.
It's so tiny.
Whoa, it's not that.
You need the whole of holding.
Yeah, you're still holding it. Like,
Yeah, Drew's just like, okay, it's a little.
like it's an Atlas stone.
Let's bring the horses in.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. She's hitting a hookah.
Damn, Dahlia, didn't
Do
know
we
you
really
get
want her
hit like
teleporting
that.
us if she's high?
We got a weird boss.
Let's go ahead for that Vargo.
I'm gonna need you guys to make decisions for me. I'm a little hands-on right now.
You're hands on and
When
you
you're took ready the for the Vargo to come
The
out,
orb's
just,
a little bit.
when you're ready for the Vargo to come out, just throw it on the ground. It'll come out.
Got it.
Okay.
Preferably not in the building.
Got it. I thought it was called the party wagon.
Sorry.
Anyways,
That's just in game.
She activates the spell for the teleportation circle, and you guys can cross in whenever.
I'm just gone.
We're crossing in.
Boom, boom, boom. Horses too. You guys are arriving from her little cabin. I know it's
Did you
not
cross
a very
in?
good map, but it's a little cabin.
I'm grabbing.
I'm playing Stairway to Heaven out of tune.
I'm just. And before I do, I'm just like looking
I'm not
at
going in
the
that orb.
sheen, and I'm just like grabbing.
I'm not
grabbing
going in
collars,
that
like,
thing.
Has anybody ever teleported before, like at like this kind of teleportation?
No,
No.
I've never
Everybody,
teleported.
okay, everybody hit con save.
Oh,
Am I gonna throw up?
yes.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh God, that's a 7.
That's a 9.
19.
22.
14.
No, 21, I'm sorry.
All right, you three, fine. Sheen and Drew, Sheen to come through. Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine.
I start
It's like,
driving.
it's like an owl pellet.
I start
Owl
driving.
Yeah, now just.
It's a dead rat.
Solid, yeah.
Oh no! It flies at me. It's a sheet of the thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's that? Is that a new weapon?
Sorry, I should have won.
How are the horses?
How are our axes
They're
smashed, okay?
shooting everywhere in this house.
Him. Just gonna take the horse outside.
Yeah, take the horse
It's
outside.
like, oh, that's what happened to the mouse in the room. Sorry.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
Something is off.
What's off? We'll turn it on. Lights are on.
God,
Turns on a
Justin.
switch.
I've been here in a while. It seems that my scrolls and books have been raided.
You see, the place has been it's like it's been ransacked.
It's been tossed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're dirty.
Okay.
I don't think she did this, is the point that's coming across.
Here's where we are now.
Yeah.
This is technically
Yeah,
where
it's
we
like
are.
her cabin, yeah.
Is this the outside area? Or is this...
That's
still-
outside area. It's by like a little pond.
Okay.
This is Dot Shield. It's a farming town. We have some great dairy, great cheese.
Is there like visible like bookshelves have been like thrown
Oh yeah.
down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How far from Neo City is this?
Oh, it's right in the outskirt of it.
Okay.
Oh, Neo City?
Yeah.
Oh no. You guys have teleported like 2,000 miles.
That's what I thought.
You guys went all the way up from. You guys went from Pennsylvania to like Florida.
Got it.
God.
Is it with the weather? Is it swampy? Like what's
It's pretty
what's
hot
the
down
climate
here.
we're dealing with?
I mean, you guys went from a desert, so I went from hot to hot. So I went from hot and dry to hot and muggy.
Gotcha.
Oh, I don't like this. My feathers
Um,
feel weird.
GM, can I make an investigation on what areas the tossing was focused on? Or, forget that part. Can I make an investigation to see if there's footprints anywhere?
Yeah, make an investigation.
16, I'm sorry, 16.
It's been tossed. Everything of important. I mean, there's still like some things have been kept. Like you said, her magical scrolls have been taken. You do see some footprints, but you gotta get a little smell from them.
The footprints
Footprints,
themselves?
yeah, like, has like it's very faint, like it's dried up, but you almost get like a hint of sulfur.
Sulfur? Thank you.
Yeah, in the footsteps. It's kind of stinky.
Can I taste this footstep?
No, don't.
Are
lick
you
the
sharing
floor. Actually, wait, no,
Um,
lick the floor.
Alright, well, once everyone stops talking over each other.
If you like the floor.
So after smelling the sulfur, I go, there's a hint of sulfur to these footprints.
Uh-huh.
The horses did just shit all over the place.
Horses don't shit sulfur, Thalos.
I mean, they just come through a teleporting something or other.
Horses don't shit sulfur.
Okay.
And a human footprint.
Can I also do a...
Oh,
would
that's
it be-
that's a good point.
Was
What
it a
are
human
the-
footprint?
Yeah, are we talking boots here? Or
Boots.
we talking boots, straight
Boots.
boots.
Look like look for a big boot shape, yeah.
Good point.
could I also do an investigation check to see if
They're
anything was
books.
left behind?
I'll get to you. He pretty much did the same thing. He puts out. There's not much difference.
Scary.
Nothing left behind though. No.
Oh,
I'll give it to you there. There's based on what they've shown you, nothing else different.
I said it. It's now in the ether. Anyone can add on.
I'm gonna walk out front door, take a peek around the area,
I'm gonna
right on
go.
the outskirts of the house.
I'm gonna go with the sheep.
You could rest your horses here if you need to. Do you want the Vargo out here or just want to save it?
You still with the horses, Taylor?
Hmm?
You still with the horses?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not.
no,
You
I
should
wasn't. I was just in
You could
the
hitch them
room.
here if you need to.
I was still in the room
Let's
in La La
let's
Land.
hitch them up, and I will go from our stash of oats and fresh water.
Thalos is kind of like checked out a little bit. Not
Alright, fair.
always like you'll say his name and it'll take him a second to like
Well,
acknowledge.
what about the Vargo? Do we want to just keep it in the York for now, or do we want to break it open in case we need to make a getaway?
That's not a very
Well,
quick
if
getaway,
you,
dude.
I'd like literally just like, well, if you do that, it'll take time to hitch the horses to it, and we won't really be able to get away that fast.
Fair enough.
Be wary
Oh.
here.
Also, remember that we do have now this clockwork beacon, and it will allow us if we need to make a mad dash to Neo. However, if we would like to hook ourselves here, the Mad Dash would lead here or to Neo City, giving us two distinct options. I would like to point out to everyone, and I know I sound terrified, and that's because I am.
You okay?
We are being hunted. We are being hunted.
Fuck. Sorry.
And I feel like this distinct piano chord is going off in the back.
Prentice, knock it off. he puts down his like key. What are those things you blow? No, what are the things you blow in that have like the piano
Recorders.
keys on it?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's like the key. It's not the keytar. It's like the
It's
thing
like
you
a
blow
mouth-
into,
it's like a
and it's
mouth
got like.
organ.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I can't remember what it's called, but I know exactly what you mean.
It's like
We all just look at Primus as it happens, like.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. And then you just hear.
Primus!
No, it's fine. Do not yell at him. It's very hard to play a magical instrument or a musical instrument. It's also hard to play a magical instrument. To be honest. Anyway,
Try a musical instrument. Say that 5 times fast.
never mind. Anyway.
Yeah, see, you messed it up on the first one.
Oh my gosh.
I have such a headache.
What's caffeine?
So no, I have some over here.
Pretzel?
I think that was in character.
Yeah. Well,
okay. Maybe that's one of the first.
So our options here. We know there's a sulfur smell. It's boots.
A what smell?
Sulfur.
Okay.
No, okay, Stalis, if you have any theories, this is where the group chimes in and we bounce ideas off of them. What do you know about sulfur smells?
I feel like that's a little targeted.
It was a little bit, but you would know the most of this. Not because
Says the cleric.
Aghast.
I would know the second most.
I have a look of such like we're not all the same yet.
I'm not saying that, but
It's racist.
I am
That's so racist.
I am assuming that being a cleric of order from the House of Helm, I would know signs of demons showing up on the material plane. Is that fair to assume?
That is fair.
It is also fair to assume that Thalos, being a demon ilk, would also know that situation.
Not always.
Not always. He
You don't
doesn't-
know my life.
You don't smell. He doesn't smell like sulfur.
No, not at
A
all.
little bit.
Just
Oh.
a hint. Okay, so
Maybe the tattoo.
Justin.
okay, so.
Oh.
1 second. Perception or passive perception. This would be a passive perception. 17. So.
What's the question?
I'm
What are you rolling?
I'm trying to figure out 15. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out if I would have ever noticed this smell. With a 15, I probably
Maybe
would
faint.
have.
Not as bad as the footprints.
Right.
Even the footprints are faint. That's
Okay.
it's faint.
Back.
Oh, it's very faint.
Very
I try to
faint.
cover it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fought them too. So
Yeah. What I'm trying to say here is sulfur usually adds up to demonic presence and not good demons. We're talking 9 hells demons.
Sometimes aberration.
Oh, well, quick question. What did that portal happen thing? Did anybody get a good look inside of it? And I don't know, would I roll
It
anything
wasn't
for?
the portal. Don't worry about rolling.
Well, no, because I remember doing a perception check and there was no. It was. Wasn't it snowy, you said? Or no, it wasn't snowy.
It's very foggy outside.
It was
It's
very
window.
foggy.
It's very
I
foggy.
was-
I didn't see the horse. It's very foggy outside. Yeah.
Oh no, he was talking about the
No,
portal.
no, no. When he walked through the
And
portal.
faint. Faint fits of snow in the distance in the mountains.
That's what I.
Yeah.
Well, what I was asking is when El Gato went through his portal.
Oh, very windy. Very windy.
It
A
was
little
very
bit of
windy.
snow
That was-
time.
I
Very,
knew there was
very
a
windy.
weather.
though.
I knew there was a weather effect.
Yeah.
Does it match this weather effect?
No, this is very
Got it.
dreary and foggy.
Okay.
Not at all.
You were about to say something about. I'm looking at Dahlia.
Yeah, yeah.
She was about to say
Abomination.
It
something.
could also
So
be devils, other fiends, aberrations.
no, before
lots of
that.
things.
There was before that. You were about to say something about the area.
Oh, yes. It's a little bit of a warning. I'll stay here and tidy up a little
Tell
bit.
somebody got racist.
But
Don't put on camera that.
Okay.
In character.
Okay. My vision's been blocked here for a while. I don't know what's going on. I haven't had contact in a while. Be careful out there.
Oh,
Was that loud enough in there? Yeah. Make sure it's loud on the mic. Okay.
Literally just did that, and I'm like in a book.
Be careful.
That's. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna stay here and tidy up a little bit with this wrecked cabin.
I'm still like, there's one thing you have noticed, and that the glaive is still the way it looks, the way I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So, just kind of.
Okay. But yeah, the town is yours if you guys wish to look outside. You briefly the horses out, but in the distance, she's by like a little pond, up a little pathway, lies the town, and it's mostly a farming, like it's mostly a farm town. You see the distance. There's like cow fields, there's some cows roaming, a lot of dairy farm here, and some produce.
Before we leave, Talia,
Yes.
what way is the next do we know the next location of this next stone?
The Firestone.
Fire giant
Maybe the
somewhere up
Sun
the
Mountains
mountain.
to the west. You can see out there. You'll take the mountain trails. Be careful of the fire giant.
Got it. Do we really want to fuck with this town? We probably should have gotten some fire protection.
You're not wrong. However, fire protection items are extremely expensive.
Not wrong.
And you guys were all trying to buy beetles that play fetch with you.
I'm just gonna take the cart from Drew, and I'm just gonna.
But not inside the house. I imagine not inside the
Oh, I
house.
thought we went outside.
Oh yeah. Okay. Just
I literally just like booted the door.
No, not in here. Breaks for the cabin.
No, I took it outside
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, you put it outside. That's fine.
Actually, I am not that dumb.
Okay. Imagine what rehitch the horses and just hitch the cabin. I assume, or make sure they don't run off. Or
Yeah, I'm
okay.
gonna hitch him into the thing.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. So that's all good. The bar goes out. You'll notice it's very foggy and dreary here. Like there's like some people walking around and stuff, but you know they just yeah, it seems very empty.
GM, can
Like a dead mall.
Can I cast Detect Good and Evil?
Good and evil. Sure.
I'm wondering how much of a reach this is going to have.
Well, tell me, what does it identify?
I'm looking.
Yeah. What does that identify?
Oh, yeah. This is gonna light up like a beacon.
It is
I don't
important,
know.
actually, though.
It's evil and good. I apologize.
Evil and good. Either way.
All right. This is one action concentration up to 10 minutes for the duration. You know if there's an aberration. Celestial elemental fey fiend undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is.
I do light up.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, 'cause you're part fiend, so you do a little bit. Besides a little bit of
This spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
You do not detect any of those creatures, besides a little bit on Phaelus. However, you definitely get a bad aura of this place right now. Like, it's definitely been tainted by evil. But you don't detect any of those kinds of creatures.
Does anything light up on you?
Him probably a little bit because you're feed nature.
No, I mean like, not on me. I mean, do their eyes light up or anything?
Oh,
yeah,
visually?
yeah. Probably.
Yes. My eyes,
That's up to you, though, as a caster,
my eyes
yeah.
would click purple and would rapid go between purple and white.
What are you doing?
Kristen, you okay?
Season
Hmm. You are bright. There's no other.
Thank you.
This area has been tainted by evil presence. Which one? Because it does.
None of those. You just sense a little bit of evil that's been in
Just
the area.
evil, just evil.
None of those, though. None of those.
No Fey Fiend
No.
operation?
No.
What were you looking for?
I was trying to see if there was any celestial, demonic, Fey Fiend, anything present other than you.
It's gonna
The closest
press it
thing
and
it
say,
resembles,
"Ta-da."
I'll give you this. It resembles almost like an aberration, but also not quite. It's really fucking with your head a little bit. You can't quite grasp what it is.
So it's like aberration light. Is it
Sort
like
of.
is it like part aberration, part something else? Are we talking like
Maybe, but you can't identify that spell.
compare it to the sense I get off of Phaelus?
Oh no, definitely
Similar?
not that.
So
Definitely
it's
very
weaker,
different.
it's weaker.
Very different. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
No,
very
I'm
different.
talking about strength levels.
Oh, strength-wise, he's a very light sense because he's it's the
But
blood.
what I'm saying is, if he's very light and this is also very light, it's similar.
You're only picking up light. You're picking up faint traces that's probably been touched by evil.
Got it.
Yeah, but I'll give you that much because there's none of those creatures here.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Hypothetical GM, and you can say I can't answer this at this time. Would I know if I kept this concentration up for 10 minutes if I would run into something that would have touched this place?
if you keep it up, I'll let you know.
Okay. It's
I'll let you know,
it's
okay.
concentration up to 10 minutes, so
Okay,
if we
keep it
want
up.
to do some investigation.
Just walk around like.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a stroll around.
Are we going to the town, or are you doing it around the house?
I'm doing it around the house and trying to catch a pathing.
Oh no, that's it's about the same. Just that faint, dull
So there's no
energy.
pathing.
There's no pathing, no.
Even with the knowledge I have of the boot track.
Oh, the boot track.
I don't know which
A
direction.
little bit more for
they
the
go.
boot track. Definitely going into town, but
Okay, got it. There you go.
yeah. But that's about the best I can give you with that.
Yeah.
I'll give you this much. The longer you keep it up, it's gonna be that faint energy. It's very faint. Because yes, there has been evil, but nothing of that type.
I need one of you to drive the cart for a little bit. I can't do it.
Well, hold on. How far away is the town? from
Oh,
the
like there's
park?
literally a pathway that's like a stone pathway, like 100 foot up. You see where the town is. Hers is a little off the.
Do
near
we
the pond.
want to drive the cart, or do we want to leave the horses here with Dahlia and just walk into town? The horses just got turned from, a marshmallow, to a big marshmallow.
Will the horses feel weird after they come out of the thing?
They shit.
Oh yeah, they shit everywhere. Like, yeah, they shit everywhere. They didn't throw up, they shit everywhere.
Oh, that's right.
We
Instantly.
literally just put the horses through a space-time conundrum.
Yeah. Wanna put my tender horse in the blender.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, you probably pretty much defragments and just bring it back into place. So yeah.
Good.
Good. Well,
I personally wouldn't mind the walk.
I personally,
Thalos, you don't have to walk, you can hover.
I need to focus, actually. For an hour.
I mean,
For what reason?
The blade.
I have to focus on an
Okay.
attack weapon.
I will say, I will give it to you because I gave him time for the bracers. I'll give you time if you know you didn't say it, but I'll give it to you if you want it.
Yeah, the weapon's
What
not
do you wanna do for
attunement.
RP?
Well, no, the weapon's not attunement. The making it a packed weapon.
It takes
is.
an hour.
It's an hour.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
transfer your
it's fine. I just kind of that's why I'm just kind of
Walking,
like
relaxing.
as we
Just
were
roll.
walking and relaxing and everything, and I'm just like, this is about the time you see me just kind of have the glaive in my two hands, and I'm just walking with like my eyes semi-open, and then with just a puff of smoke, it just goes and just kind of flashes out of existence. I'm just looking a little tired
Okay.
and cranky.
Your
Okay.
blade flashed out of existence.
Yes.
Did anything happen to your markings?
They manipulate it into a different pattern.
Cool. Thank
You
you.
know,
Okay.
I'm a little cranky and sore.
As you walk toward the other town, you do see some people walking around, just, go back in their houses, just go about their stuff. You see some people getting back from the farm. Everybody make a wisdom save.
fuck.
Or
4.
8.
Cool. 9. Cool.
21.
Okay.
24.
I have a +8 to wisdom save.
I rolled a 19 and oh wait, no,
This is
that's
fun.
yeah, 24.
You both, I'll say this, you both made it. You both really feel like there's like a little bit of a headache, but you don't really feel too much.
oh wait, I forgot. I rolled a nat 1. I mean, I told myself I was gonna do this.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
Oh, the beans!
This is something that me
Bean
and Mikey
boozled.
talked about before the stream.
Spit it. Oh. Oh, the bean.
Oh wait, that didn't go full way
I'm
around.
gonna take it out. I'm gonna take it out of the container.
I don't think it's even gonna spin.
It should, but I don't think it will in the container.
Tony ran away.
Dang, he really doesn't want to spin.
There you go. A red. I think.
Dirty dishwasher or birthday cake?
So, I guess one of the red ones?
You can't tell which one it is.
No, it says it's
Okay,
it's one of the two. It's gonna be one of the two.
So it's it's
That
gonna look
one.
like
That.
white with rainbow
It's speckles,
sprinkles.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
I got lucky.
Okay. Have you
Nice.
turned this washer?
Tony, you can come back. It was birthday cake.
So if
Okay.
so, that's what's gonna happen if me and Mikey roll night ones for tonight.
Nice challenge. All right, I'm game.
You guys throw up on the table. I'm
not gonna
All right, you two. You ever feel something like it's a slight headache, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Would I be able to tell because of my psionic powers from the being an aberrant mind sorcerer?
Definitely feels like something's kind of getting in there, yeah. Like someone's trying to get
Somebody
in.
is trying to get into it, or somebody's trying to watch us.
A little bit of both.
I can roll something.
A little bit of both. Honestly, I was giving it to you. A little bit of both.
I'm just gonna kind of hold. I'm just gonna look at the other three. Is there anything different between them two? Because I can see that.
Yeah, same for you.
Yeah.
Same kind of similar vibes. Yeah, he's
Is
getting.
it still within the 10 minutes range?
You definitely feel like you're being watched. 10 minutes. Like I said, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
That's not.
But we are. If
I know.
we'll be able to-
If it is, I'll let you know.
As we walk,
These three, however, you definitely feel like something's reading your. Not only do you feel like you for being watched, you feel like something is just peering into your mind and getting to know you.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Major armor. I feel like it would make me like on the fence.
On edge.
Yeah, so I would just do that.
Okay, go ahead, Tyler.
nothing. I'm just too afraid to do what I was gonna do.
Are we still telepathically linked?
You and I are.
Hello there, new travelers.
Oh.
You see this the guy with a little curly mustache and he's
Pocket
like a top hat. Hello, how are you doing? Is your first time in Dawn
Yes. As a matter of fact, we are. Well, we came with just a traveling band.
Traveling band.
Yeah,
Nice. Entertainment.
we're Delvis impersonators. All five.
Delvis.
He's the better of the five of us.
Yeah.
I'm his healer when he gets too drunk. I make
I'm the
him
light.
not
I'm the
drunk.
light show.
And I played the child Delvis.
I'm the bodyguard.
Child Delvis.
Oh, honey.
I was a
Oh.
prodigy.
I like to
Okay.
guard bodies.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
My ear
Well,
hurt at that last statement.
Well, you could probably get a gig at the end also, or the town hall later on. I mean, they could probably put you in there.
What's going on there later?
Well,
Okay.
No, what's going on there later?
yeah.
Nothing. Like I said, you could be you.
No.
Well, this is kind of our vacation, you know. We wanted to go down to Disney World and see what it's like. This is, of course, our travel. We have to
You're a
drive
terrible
through here.
liar.
Oh,
We're in a
fi-
post-apocalyptic.
Oh, Disney World and Allegok, the East Coast. Yeah, they still one of
Fizz.
the bigger cities in the East Coast.
Check out the FWE. She didn't play fighting.
I hate you so much.
But anyways, this is a very relaxing piece of town, more of a farming village, but we have good dairy
City
products
Black
here,
Royal
good
Commons.
cheese. The cheese here is amazing. It's one of our best exports. Let's see.
Cheese is one of your best. Well,
Oh, it's amazing.
The dairy farm. Yeah.
Yeah, dairy. We also have some goat cheese. It's fantastic. We also have other veggies and stuff we export. You know, very peaceful farming communities. We have the pond. You know, a lot of people take some rafts out there. Dahlia lives by there, as you see.
How long has it been this gloomy around here? Is it just random weather? It kind of looks a little creepy.
Do you normally
Oh,
have
yes.
weather that makes Seattle look like a pleasant vacation spot?
I don't know if Seattle.
I'm like in your head. You're here. Stop making up stupid names.
I don't know what Seattle is, but you know, it's just, sometimes we get
Everything
fog.
I've said is true.
No one
Fog,
ever
you know,
said-
fog from the pond effect. You know, pond into the mountains.
Oh, you know, they say nobody ever sleeps there.
No, I was gonna say don't they call Seattle
Everybody
the
roll
Windy
perception
City?
check.
Natural 20.
Oh God damn it! Why are you rolling
9
so
again.
bad?
9.
Another 9.
9.
Stand by.
Hang on.
Perception.
6.
6.
You were going back in the bag.
It's going to be a 25 total, but natural 20, 25 total.
14.
Oh shit.
You three don't, but very favorite is like, what's something like rotten eggs? And you definitely, that same solver pepper that's stronger when he's nearby
I'm
talking
going
to
to
you.
telepathically link this to Thalos and say, he smells exactly like the cabin.
But anyways, would you like to show you a tour of the town, of the farm, and we have a nice little relaxing inn. There's also a shop too. We have a general store.
He smells
buy the
like it.
cheese.
I'm telepathically.
Yeah, no,
telling
I
you
know.
this.
He smells like it.
Wait, did I smell you at all or no?
You just kind of see my
Yeah, you smell it.
a little bit.
You might not. You
down
might
my
not
arm.
pick up the sulfur. It just smells like rotten eggs. Yeah.
Okay.
You're at 14, I'd say.
What is that?
Time out. He smells rotten eggs.
Yeah. Which is sulfur.
Which is sulfur
Yeah.
to me, and is it setting off? I'm making the investigative lead. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm making the investigative lead.
Yeah.
I'm not involved. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause
And I'm
like,
telling
They
you-
didn't pick it up. It's been too kind of the breeze catches it, but they catch it though.
yeah, he told
Yeah,
me. And Mike
I'm telepathically linked to him, so I'm telling
Can
him in his head, this guy smells like the cabin. He's involved.
Wait, do I put two and two together that because he previously smelled like okay, so I'm starting to pick up on
Yeah,
some
something
shit.
up. Yeah.
I'm just like looking at a rock in the distance. Look at
But
this.
we also have a general store. They have the cheese. It's really nice.
Awesome rock. See that rock over there?
Do have some wines. We just we started doing some vineyard stuff here.
So why'd you end up at this cabin again? If you're from town,
He-
why are
we're
you
in
here?
we're in town.
We're in
I
town.
thought we
We're
were
in
in
town.
I thought we
No,
were in town.
yeah. You guys want
We're
your
in
town.
Do you want me to
Sorry,
kill him?
this yeah,
Not
the setting
that.
is still.
As this conversation's going on, I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a bottle of water and
Mhm.
take a sip of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. But anyways,
Okay.
Hold on.
can I
Are you filling it with pee now? Where your
I'm.
hands
Oh, what are my manners? What are my manners?
are?
Hold on.
You just gonna sneeze on him?
I might.
You gonna Triple H this guy?
Well, you know what? Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking.
Actually, I have an
waiting,
idea.
yeah.
I
I'm
saw
waiting.
what I saw what you did. How close are you to them, though?
Let's let it play out.
It was a fake spit.
Let's just let it play out.
Can we just let me do my shit?
I was gonna come up and
Let's
help
let
you.
it play
by
No,
out.
I
stopping.
don't
okay,
need
okay.
you guys. I
Okay.
don't need you guys right now.
Okay. What are my manners? My name is the Mayor of McTavish.
The mayor,
McTavish.
Yeah, the mayor of this town.
Oh,
McTavish.
McTavish.
MC.
Yeah,
capital
Tavish.
T-A-V-I-S.
Yeah.
so I guess your home must be McLavish.
I spit the holy water on him because I do a deadpan.
Holy water does not signify.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God, Drew, can you not make bad jokes when we're meeting new people?
I couldn't help
Oh,
myself.
that was gross.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I take out a towel and I wipe him down.
Okay.
I'm like, this is so. I'm the healer. I'm not the performing part. This is really.
It's
I'm
okay. It's
so
okay.
ashamed.
It's okay. It's okay, young lass. But anyways, that's okay.
You may-
What's
you
up?
may get pink eye.
Any place you want to go?
You said that there's a
It's a
inn
general
over there,
store?
General store. I think we need to get ourselves situated at the not the general store, the inn. Get some food in us.
Sure.
But if we need anything, we'll be more than happy to reach out to you, McTavish.
The
Mayor
inn is-
McTavish. Mr. Mayor.
Well, the inn's right over there. That's Mother's Milk.
Oh.
Still wiping them down.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But anyways, right there's a general store. Right there's the inn. Some farms over there. If you want to go see the cows, and cows are.
Is
pretty-
there like
pretty
is there
free
like the
range.
world's big is there like a tourist attraction here? World's biggest cheese wheel, like
Mikey.
the gold. Is there a golden
Yes,
calf here?
Go to the general store. There's a big cheese wheel in there.
Do you have to
Hell
take
yeah.
thoughts?
Don't have any golden calves though.
Give me a second.
But if you need me, I shall be at the town hall.
Of course, thank
At the
you
edge of the
so
city.
much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. He twirls his mustache up and gets the water off. Okay. Well, I'm going to go.
I have detect thoughts.
Yeah, but there's no way he can tell you.
I can tell him. But
He can.
You want
he
to try
can-
it?
I'm gonna whisper you. It's like, see if you can read his mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
In your head, you hear me say this. It's like he smells. I'm gonna relay the. Wait, you could smell the sulfur, right?
I can. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
smell
I'm
the
just
rotten
like-
eggs.
I'm
and
just
I
gonna-
made the connection in my mind.
I'm just gonna whisper you. Read the spell, what it does. But I'm just gonna like in your head, you could just hear me tell you. It's like, see if you can read his mind. He smells like that place.
Detect thoughts. For a duration, you can read the thoughts of a certain creature. When you cast a spell, as your action on each turn. The spell is blah blah blah. Within 30 feet, if the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, or doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected.
So wisdom save, right?
I'm gonna stand
It
in
is
front.
a wisdom 15.
I'm gonna open my wings up a little bit. And stand
Is
in
there
front of
any
him.
way that because I'm distracting him by trying to clean up the water that I accidentally spit taked onto him?
I'm gonna use
I
my.
must enough for a wisdom save.
Well, hang on. I'm gonna.
But I
use,
appreciate that.
I'm gonna use my luck if this doesn't work.
That's
You
his.
rolled-
Oh yeah, you're
You
right.
rolled a 15 on the die.
You rolled a 15 on the die,
Yeah.
so it's
He succeeded. Yeah.
he succeeded. Luck.
Luck.
Roll again.
Yeah. 18.
You have another one if you want to.
You'd
It's
save it.
entirely your call.
It's your call.
I
I
still have
will-
silvery barbs to use if I want to. Luck.
Oh, you're gonna use it? Okay.
Just try.
Oh.
Come on, I want to know what you're thinking. Curly haired mustache man.
All right. So you kind of peer into his slot.
Yes.
Let's go.
Just randomly does that behind us all. Like,
And he's thinking about
two super.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Drew's
first
wing
thing
just
you
goes
get
up
is- Oh, these are some weird adventurers.
Well, we told you we're performers.
They look strong. They look really strong. I guess I want to know more about them.
Yeah,
That's very vague.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there.
Okay. Period. In, right.
I'm just gonna mention. It's like, do you
I wonder what kind of memories they have. And that's what you get.
Once I can tell that. No, I'm still connected psychically to him.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna say to you in your head. If you found out anything, do not say it out loud.
He also, I think, also the side effect is they know that you did it too.
Huh?
I think they know you did it. I'm gonna look at the tech bot.
Does that if like you push deeper or something?
Maybe you push deeper.
Yeah.
Maybe you push
You
deeper.
initially learn
think
the
you got
surface thoughts of the
surface thoughts.
creature, what is most on its mind at the moment. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning,
Mm-hmm.
its emotional.
I need your card back.
Either
now.
way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts. The creature can use its action to turn and make its intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. If it succeeds, the spell ends. So you have to succeed. Wait, does that mean you have to succeed to know?
Okay.
So once you get what you think you need, you can switch your focus to another person.
Right.
So one of us if you wanted to, and then
No, okay, so a bunch of rounds. Okay.
I just don't know how that works in RP.
The third round, yeah.
On a certain token, if he's good, it doesn't matter if I look into his thoughts, because who the fuck cares? Never mind.
What's going on? Are we looking through that stuff up?
He's just looking to see if he knows.
Emotion's
or
kind of
not.
blank though. Just kind of blank, kind of just kind of neutral emotion.
He's blank. He's not really showing any sort of like.
this is interesting.
He just kind of, I'll say this, he just kind of looks at you and kind of smiles.
Okay. Does he?
I'll be off.
So does? Well, I won't know. Would I if he knows that? If he knows that I went into his thoughts.
He's just gonna give you a smile.
As he turns around
Yeah.
and he's leaving, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna connect in his head and I'm gonna send him I'm gonna telepathically speak to him in Infernal.
Ooh.
Is that what you think?
What the hell is that?
I just have my game face on, not like.
He just kind of looks around like, what the hell is that?
Just a little bit of demonic speech in his head. See if he gets it. If I get a reaction.
Doesn't it? Kind of looks around like he heard something. He just doesn't quite pick it up. Doesn't seem like he knows what you're saying.
You all right, friend?
Yeah. Just I heard something. Back to work. I go at the office, town hall.
Yeah.
Oh, what time is it here?
Time zone. 1 o'clock.
About 1 o'clock. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We have I have a stopwatch that's timed off, but it's broken, so I have to set it every time we go to a new time zone. It won't move, but it's only right twice a day now. And I would rather have it be right twice a day as opposed
Seems
to
like you gotta
never.
fix your watch. General store might be able to fix it. She's pretty tinkery.
Talking to myself.
I actually do have a pocket watch in my inventory that's thematically.
Yes, I'll leave it to it. Hope you enjoy your stay at our quaint little town.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Could Thalos, while he was mind connected with me, also hear his thoughts?
You can relay them to me.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
connect
so
back.
I'm just
I
kind
can
of...
do this as many times as I want, but just with one person at a
So
time.
let's just say, like, as they were sort of, or as Thalos is sort of just...
When you were doing that, I was
I like,
connected
well,
to yours.
Did you ship
Okay.
to somebody else? Is what I need to know. Actually, you shipped to somebody else.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to roll.
Shift to...
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you want to shift to one of us, or do you want to shift to another person?
I'll just shift... Wait, is there anybody else besides us and this guy in here?
There's a few people walking around going to their homes. You know, some people. You see some people.
Yeah,
distancing.
rando. I just want to see a rando and see what their reaction is. So if they peer over here, I want to see what they think. See if
Sure.
anybody else is in on this charade.
Sure. Another wisdom save, right?
Yep, 15.
Very similar things besides the last thing. Those
Okay.
Stories.
So, alright.
So what are we doing?
Well, we gotta go get this stone, don't we?
Well, we gotta check into the inn first, because if we run at first, are we having this conversation out? I'm going to say, well, let's check into the inn, everyone.
Go to the end.
I'm just gonna connect with all three of you, because obviously I think everybody. I'm just be like, let's try not and tote what we have on us, please. Something's already tried to peer into our minds, and I don't want to make it as more elevated than we need to.
So my goal is to get a singular room for all of us. We are close enough to not actually need the room. We could actually technically stay near the cart at the thing. The room is, I'm just getting a singular room for us to meet in at this specific moment.
Okay, go into the inn. There's a few people in there like drinking. Probably assume after work meal, and drink.
Sure. What's the mood?
Maybe just chill, relax.
What's it smell like? Do I smell any rotten eggs?
A little bit coming from some of the people eating.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
When I smelled it originally. Is it stronger compared to the other two places?
About the same. About the same you guys got from the mayor.
Thank you.
Same that I got from the mayor.
Same kind of smell.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Everything kind of smells like sulfur. You go to the innkeeper. Oh, hello there. You see this small, skinny, jittery human. Hey there, how may I help you?
I'm gonna look up to him because I'm a gnome and I'm as short as everyone. So, excuse me, we would like to rent a singular room for the day, 24 hours. We just came in and we are looking to take a break and lay it off before we continue our travels.
We're Elvis impersonators. I mean, Delvis impersonators.
Oh, the old.
Which means that
And
old-
we're on
the old-
va-
the
and
old
we're on
magicians
vac-
from-
and we're on vacation. Please ignore the talents. They're very ornery because you know how celebrities are.
Oh, yes, quite. So one room.
And I don't want this
We
guy
only
to
have-
hire
I
us.
said
The
that.
most we have are two
It's what we
beds.
told the mayor.
Do you want a couple of cots?
I think one extra cot will be fine.
Yeah.
We're pretty small, so we tend to share
Yeah,
them.
we're mini.
Okay,
and
okay.
They're all. I mean, he's really big, but
So one extra cot then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two,
Two cots because there's five of you. And I
two
see.
cots.
Listen, man, we're talent. We just need a raucous room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
You just look
Make a
down and
perception
just giving you a
check,
look
actually.
like this.
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
Just go with it. It's what we told the mayor.
Sorry, I lost my perceptions.
Everybody can if they want. Everybody can make perception.
Perception?
Okay, that's better.
23.
Oh, that was bad.
Natural 20.
What does that say? I
It's a
can't read
3.
12. That's a 3.
it. That's a 3.
Yeah, Mikey rolled a 3. I got a 15.
6.
Everybody but what was yours?
12.
Okay. You don't quite notice it because all the running smell in the bar, but just I think it's kind of overwhelming. But you three nearby, this guy, he does not have that smell. Doesn't smell like it.
Cool. So just one room, if possible.
Oh yeah. Here's your key. If you need anything.
How much do we owe you, sir?
Checking for the stay. That's just 5 silver.
Just 5 silver? Perfect. I'm going to give him 5 silver and then a gold piece on top. I know how hard I used to work as an innkeeper once. It was extremely sound. Then I hit it big in combat sports. So,
yes.
you know, pay it forward.
You're
We
from-
literally just won money playing in a combat
Yeah,
sport.
on the other side of the continent, and we've been calling ourselves adult
he
impersonators.
seems a little, I don't know, he seems kind of like jittery, kind of hyperactive, but the saddle shooting, the tournaments.
You've heard of it?
Yeah. They many call around fight. Yeah. I haven't been up there in a long time, but I've heard of it though. Yeah.
No, Thalos is not paying.
Okay. Yes, exactly. So we
The saddle shooting?
The Shadow City.
Shadow City.
Is it saddle shooting?
I came into a lot of money with the team.
Yes.
Appreciate that. We're also Delvis impersonators, which is weird too. It's weird that we're multi-talented. Anyway.
I guess I say I'm not only an innkeeper, but I made a correction earlier. This guy works on watches. I love clocks, and I like working on watches, so yeah. Because I remember the mayor said there's the shopkeeper was the innkeeper works on watches.
Mhm.
I like to take care of watches and stuff and clocks, and my old grandfather clock. So I guess we all have our own talents. Not much of a farm really else here though.
Yeah, you're right, and that's pretty useful for a bunch of farmers because they all need to eat too. Anyway, we'll talk later. I might
here's
come
your
back.
keys.
Here, thank you.
Just snatching a key.
We'll come back to you when we need to eat something. But thank you so much. Again, 1 gold piece, 5 silver out of my inventory. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
My inventory. That guy wasn't as stinky as the other.
That's where we're waiting. I know he grabbed the key and went to the room and we're following him.
Oh,
We're going to follow him.
All right.
Huh?
He leads you to your room, and here you go.
Thank you
We
very
have
much.
one room or two.
That's
We have one singular room.
with 2 cots.
Does it have a window?
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys are on the 2nd floor.
Alright.
Your window actually stares in the distance of the barn.
I'm staying downstairs.
Drew's gonna.
Drinking?
Yeah.
Drew's just gonna test the window and see like how squeaky it is. All right, and she props it open.
Are you going upstairs with me?
You know what? You're by the window. Roll me a perception.
I thought you guys all went
Roll me a
upstairs.
perception
Checking
since
the
you're by the
window.
window.
Yeah, we're all upstairs.
That's
stay
a
down there.
13.
Outside there's like a garbage bin and stuff. I noticed it down there. You can look down. You see a little girl opening it up and taking some leftover food out of there. Just kind of see her running to the barn in the distance. See her climb the ladder and open the hatch and climb inside the barn.
Interesting. All right, so you see a little bubble appear above Drew's head saying Drew will remember that as Tati writes it down.
I walked up to the stairs and I went into the one room.
Are we all in the room now?
No,
Except
they're
for-
downstairs.
I'm downstairs. You guys are all upstairs.
I went upstairs. She checked out the room's window.
Yeah.
Ooh, also remember to mention, there's also an old shrine, almost like a shrine, like a half temple, like a shrine to Sylvanus, the god of nature.
Where is that? In the room?
Off to the right, past the barn area, you see that there's a really old shrine there.
Oh, okay.
Did
Fine,
you-
that's all.
Shifting. I don't know if it's Tyler or you or Bayless.
Silva.
Yeah, but Drew did see that because you looked through the window, so you're the first one, so you noticed that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll perception or insight?
Or I'm sorry. It's
Continue,
perception.
sorry about that.
But it's 23 either way.
Okay. The two of us are
What's going on?
upstairs.
Oh, I'm downstairs.
You guys are
You're downstairs,
downstairs.
you
You're
don't
checking the window while that's happening.
I'm
Who's
still
with
in.
you?
I'm
He's
in the
with-
room.
With
In
you
the
guys.
room?
Oh, so you're all 4 in the room.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
She's checking
No,
the
I
window
am.
in the
Oh,
room.
I didn't know you went
She's
out.
checking out the window
In the room. She opened the
Okay.
window. Yeah.
And I am,
that's
see,
what
I
you
am
notice,
seeing
yeah.
you
I'm the only one
Or
left.
something
have
right, and
severe
running to the bar.
reactions to something.
Is it just as
Correct.
stinky as it was downstairs, or is it
It's pretty clear in here. It's not
You
stinky.
see-
pretty clean?
Oh, wait.
It's pretty clean in here.
So okay.
So
It
let's
smells kind of fresh, actually, like very lemony.
let's turn it a little bit of a different color. And my eyes are a little bit more slit.
Slit.
So wait, us
And
three.
something's gotten a little longer.
Oh wait, are us three are all in the room right now?
All four of us.
Okay.
And then it goes away.
All right. So I'm gonna turn to
Yeah,
Thalis.
because Sheen's not here. He's
Okay.
downstairs drinking.
I'm gonna turn to Thalis and Kristen and be like, all right, Mayor guy was definitely telling me that there was something weird going on, or not. He was telling me that
His
he
thoughts.
wants to know. He wants to know, or his thoughts were like communicating that he wants to know more about our memories.
You think? Oh, sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Did he say anything about why he wants to know our memories?
No, it was very vague. He just said he is very curious about us and he just wants to know more about us.
Did any of you feel like your mind got intruded on when we walked into town?
Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I didn't, and nothing came out of mine.
Nothing came out of mine either.
Did you feel something try?
Yes.
Yes. Did you?
Well, yeah, I got in, whatever it was.
Alright.
The other thing that I noticed was that the mayor reeked of cabins. The same smell that we smelled. If what he said, GM, how much would I know about cabbage? Sulfur smell and then aberrations, fae, fiends, all that stuff. And mind stuff.
Smell like
Would I
cabbage.
know the type of creature that would that would be interested in mind stuff, have a sulfur smell? Would I be able to put together these things?
Roll Arcana.
17.
Nothing sulfur rings to mind for aberrations in memories. Like, some aberrations might smell of it, but the only thing that kind of links aberrations to minds, of course, are memory devours or mind flayers and their
Correct.
brains and stuff.
I just wanted to know if
That's-
my character can make that leap.
That's one thing you can think of. But besides that, nothing. Mind flayers aren't really known for sulfur, though.
This doesn't add up. I mean, memories and evil aberrations, that makes sense, but you add the sulfur smell to this.
This town just seems odd to me. They say it's a farming town, but everybody smells like sulfur except for that innkeeper. Something's bugging me about that innkeeper. Stupid hex.
I don't think they're stupid hicks. I think something's...
Yeah, something's deeper.
Fronting this.
Something deeper is going on. They're all covering up for something.
How much do I know about what happened at Waterdeep?
You know that one day, out of no warning, a gate opened up in the sky and a ship came through. There was a huge fight. Many died. Mind flayers took over the territory. Which led to the eventual wars that came before the eventual explosions
Yeah.
that led to the
The cataclysm.
cataclysm, which lets the world decay like it is. This is one of the few areas that's not been touched too much in terms of farming. There's still been a lot of monsters roaming here, and of course there's the threat of the fire giant in the mountains.
Dreary aberrations. Dreary, demonic sulfur, memories. None of these add up all together.
Maybe it's an acronym. What does it spell?
My last marriage.
You're not there.
Oh, you're just buying a pint or,
Yes. I'll get an ale.
or mug? Okay, it's 4 copper. It's very low. You know, it's very ale. It's ale.
Drew goes and perches on like one of the bedposts.
I mean, that's the only thing. Never. Go ahead.
I saw, guys, I was checking out the window because I have a feeling we might want to do some snooping later, and we'll see.
You like
I
jumping
s-
out windows, I know.
Well, yeah, I want to make sure that it's not going to be too noisy if I
Right.
go that route.
Well, I've been there. Well, I've been with you long enough. I know you.
Fair enough. I saw something. There was like this little girl. She was.
She jumping rope in a white dress.
Don't do that.
There is a well by the farm, you know, but no, yeah. Just so you know.
Listen, I'm
There
just,
was-
just trying to make math here.
There was a little girl, and she was picking up garbage, and she made a run for the barn. But she didn't go inside the normal way. She like opened up a hatch. I don't know. It was weird.
Like in the ground?
The ladder.
No, she climbed up a ladder and
Climbed up and out of the hatch.
up and into
Up
the
and
hatch.
into,
Oh,
like the top part of the
Oh, okay.
barn.
I'm sorry. I'm messed up. So she climbed the ladder, went into the barn through a little hatch in the.
Mhm.
Are we
Right.
talking a silo or just the
Wrapper.
barn?
Like
The window-
Just a
of
barn.
red
Does the
barn.
window where we are open up towards it? Can I see out of it?
Yeah, you can see the barn in the distance. Definitely.
Is that
Yeah,
where
barn
that
is.
shrine is too?
The shrine is not too far from it. It's like off to the right, besides
Off
the
to
barn.
the right of it.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm gonna open the window. And when I turn around, I'm gonna touch Drew and I'm gonna cast invisibility on Drew.
Ooh.
Well, this is interesting.
Just go check it out if you want.
On it, and Drew flies out the window. And she heads towards the barn.
And I'm gonna collapse on the bed for a second.
Okay. Anybody else? So they're gonna fly into that. Where you all? You're
Well,
done
I
with
can't.
drinking?
I'm not leaving Drew, so.
They're just
I
give
can't
it
cast.
perception.
Me?
Yeah.
18.
You're drinking, you know. He's like talking to you, but every once in a while they go behind and you kind of see everybody kind of looking at you. They should usually look, they turn back away.
Is it like all Children of the Dam style? They're all looking at the same time and then look over the house?
Yeah, kinda.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you two doing? Or what are you three doing while she's flying over there?
I have sat down on the bed.
Relaxing.
I am.
A little bit of relaxing, but just maintaining concentration on the
Yeah.
spell
Yeah.
and
I am
looking
currently
a little discolored.
I'm currently peeking out of the window
Mhm.
to see. Well, I obviously can't see what Drew's doing, but I'm kind of just like waiting for her to return through the window to find out what has happened.
How long does invisibility last?
An hour.
An hour.
Okay, thank
So, I do one of these.
You
One
have-
of it comes back to me.
You have advantage on your stealth checks.
Mhm.
Any type of action that you take, like an attack, will end the spell.
Okay. Good to
You see one farmer kind of like walk out of the shed and put his tools away, and walks back into town and goes to his house and sees you know. Just
Oh,
kinda-
me through the window,
Yeah, just kind of.
and I'm just like,
just kind of puts his arms back down, just walks back to his.
I'm just going back to my reptilian book.
What about you, Kristen?
Well, Drew went invisible.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just.
me and you were kind of just
I'm
staring from the
John
window.
Travolta Pulp Fiction in it right
I
now.
will. Sorry, I'm gonna
Where's the hero in the
roll me a perception.
Me?
Yeah, this window's getting some love.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Well, I mean, by me.
Perception. There it is. 16 plus 6, 22.
Up from the shrine, you do see like it's it's been kind of mossed over. It's kind of nature's gonna take a slope. Some people just look over there. It's like an amphitheater instead of an indoor
Amphitheater.
church. It's more like an amphitheater.
All right.
you
So
do
it's like Red Rocks.
Yeah, kinda.
Nice.
You do see like this little halfling praying to the shrines of wellness.
That's cool. It's rad, dude.
When he's done, though, he quickly does a little quick prayer to him. I don't know why I did that, but
Catholic.
yeah, I'm not Catholic at all. I'm not Catholic at all. But I always like the speckless testicles wild and watch. That kind of speaks feel. But he does his prayers. Kind of, he quickly looks around, like paranoid, runs. You see like a little cellar, opens it, and goes in.
A cellar like in the shrine?
Yeah, it's kind of off towards the shrine. Yeah.
So is
okay,
everyone just disappearing into various holes and
That seems what it to
Okay.
be.
Yeah.
I'm going
Looks
to
like a little
while he's
halfling.
checking out the window. I love that we did not use the room for more than 5 seconds before we all separate.
That's him. He's still concentrating.
I really love this.
I'm going up after I get a
I'm
drink.
gonna
after
go
I do my
downstairs.
talk
Okay,
right
you're
here.
gonna go. Okay, get your
Yeah.
drink, go up. Okay.
No. I still have stuff I want to do in the bar.
Okay, what do you want to do at the bar?
No, you go ahead. You were in
What's
the middle
that?
of something.
If you were doing it while we were doing
Are you
everything
leaving
upstairs,
or
I'm
doing
going,
something?
No, I'm going down to you.
Okay, well, no, yeah. Well, then while that's going on, I want to have a conversation.
Okay, you guys can talk. Yeah.
What's up?
Just check out what that noise was.
It was probably fireworks.
Probably fireworks. Okay, go ahead and have your conversation. What about you? Are you staying up there with?
Yeah, I'm
Fireworks
still
are open.
stayed up by the window. I was gonna ask Thalis if you could, if you're still like connected with, or if you could connect with her to be like check out one of those cellar doors
I can.
By the shrine.
by the shrine.
I can stay connected with Drew. I can still message. I can. You're psychically linked with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you leaving just yet, or are you still reception?
She's-
I think she went
He's- I think
downstairs.
he-
I
she's
went,
going
so I'm
downstairs.
going downstairs to try to get a layout of the
Okay.
downstairs.
Are you looking directly at me?
Yes.
I am not doing okay right now.
Oh,
I'm okay. That's fine. Like my skin has gotten a little paler.
what's going on, man?
That's nothing. It's probably the weapon.
The weapon that you just bought,
Mm-hmm.
and it's making you look like this.
It's fine. Just working on some things, but I gotta stay concentrating.
All right, man.
Drew, if you see anything in your head, Drew, here, if you see anything, just let us know.
Copy that.
Tell her to look for a cellar door
By the shrine.
by the shrine.
There you are. Sorry.
Cellar door
I got you, Bobby.
that a halfling went through by the shrine, but take care of whatever you're doing first. You've got an hour.
On it.
If you need it again, just let me know.
While she's flying over there, she was flying over there. We'll go start that a little bit before we do the bar talk. You're just gonna stay in the room for a little bit, just chill with him,
Yep. I'm just sort of
keeping an eye.
checking on the window, making sure Thalis.
Make sure he's okay, not
making
dying.
sure Thalis isn't gonna just like
Kill
flatline.
Kill
Not
over.
flatlining.
No, but you.
Do you
want
want to know what you see?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. I want to
So-
know what Thalis is like.
You can see a little bit different than what you saw earlier. My skin kind of has changed just a little bit, the color. It's no longer a blue, it's turning a little bit of a greenish gray. And
Ooh.
my eyes are starting to, one eye, this eye in particular, looks a little bit more like a slit. Like the pupil has been slit a little bit,
Ooh.
and it kind of just morphs back and forth, just a tad.
Okay, one eye is wonky. Got it.
Think snake.
So while
Reptilian.
you're down there,
Reptilian.
okay, you fly over there. You check the flag is flying. You check the door. It is bar. It's not like a lock. It's like you can tell it's bars.
So, okay, so I would be able to get it open without making a lot of noise.
Yeah, that's like kind of. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna look to see if I can find like any other openings that would, like, you know, an air vent or
It
something.
is an open bar, a barn. So you can probably fly in where the cows are and stuff.
Open
Okay.
barn, dude.
Alright, so yeah, Drew's gonna
It'd be a really dick move.
fly.
Stop concentrating. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, kind of swoop in. Your best bet. Give me roll me an investigation.
And I'm mentally keeping track of like how
Yeah.
long she has, so I can
Yeah.
tell
Alright.
her.
That's an 18.
18. Okay, cool. You fly in there, some cows. Murr.
Murder.
And you kind of.
Or a moon druid.
You see a spot where you could guesstimate where that area is. There's a ladder that's been kind of like broken, a wooden one in this case. So you can go up and see there's like another door. You assume that room there is like a storage slash possibly, I guess maybe a hay chute.
Dumb waiter.
But-
Can I?
But there's a door here. This is padlocked. I'm sad.
Drew's just gonna sort of make a note of that for later.
Mhm.
And she's gonna go and try to find the cellar now, because she knows
By the
that.
shrine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so there's a. Oh wait,
There's a
I
cellar by
don't
the
know.
shrine.
I don't know this yet.
And you fly over by the shrine.
About how
You go
long
check
she
that
was
cell.
on?
You point out where he shows you. This is also locked from the inside. This one would have to be busted open.
How long has she been gone now?
At this point, probably about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Shut the window.
I'm sorry, what did you
Right
say?
on my fingers.
This cellar is also locked from the inside, so you'd have to like bust this thing open.
Okay.
Or knock and maybe see if the person opens it maybe, but you're gonna, this is
It's
more,
under
this is
lock.
more, this is more a brute force.
It's under lock and key.
Yeah, from the inside.
Yeah, it would have to be.
There's an outside latch too, but this is definitely not that. It's definitely been far from the inside.
Well, in that case, Drew is going to
she's not gonna knock. Instead, what she's going to do is she's going to find a rock and
Drop it on there?
Yeah, drop it on the door. Not like a big rock that would block the door, but just enough to like make
Break
noise.
it?
Well, no, make noise.
Just FYI, the rock doesn't become invisible when you grab it.
I'm
Yeah,
aware.
a floating rock,
No,
yeah,
no, I'm
okay.
trying to make noise to get somebody to come out.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to think what the roll for this. Roll me to athletics. You're gonna be flying up of a rock.
Oh god.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Slips
There's
out
a-
of her hands.
Yeah,
Try
slips
again.
out and just misses. You can try it, but it's gonna be harder.
Nah. She goes. She just flies down and wraps her knuckles on it, and then flies right back up.
Okay. It's a good fairy, just, so I had to think of some sort of roll for, hoist it and fly, drop it,
Well, the idea is like she wants to make noise on the door to get somebody to come out. She didn't want knocking to be her first choice, just in case there's somebody standing directly by the door and that could like hit her, cause her to become visible again. She
You
wanted.
wait for about, let's say, a few minutes, nothing.
You getting hit doesn't make you
Well, no, I know.
visible. If I get hit,
Yeah,
Oh.
I lose concentration.
Yeah, or
you have
or
to
she
take an
attacks.
action, or
Yeah,
if you take an
attack.
attack action. If you
Yeah.
get hit,
Maybe.
they have disadvantage to hit
Or-
you,
or
but
you cast a
it
spell.
doesn't break your invisibility unless you go and attack.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, or you cast a spell.
Yeah, or
What are you doing
I
here,
cast a
so,
spell.
really, so.
I think there's also like a worry of like if the door were to like swing open and hit her,
Yeah.
they'd notice that like
Something's there.
Well, you cast a spell. If I cast a spell, your invisibility still doesn't break. It's the
After about 5
target.
minutes, you kind of see it.
Okay.
Kind of see it peek open. You kind of see everyone sees nothing, then just close it. I assume probably locks it back up.
What the fuck? Sorry, my computer just did something weird. Okay. So she sends a mental note to Thalos. There's definitely something fishy about that cellar, but I'm not going to be able to pick the lock. We'd have to try to bust it down later.
Okay.
There's also a hay shaft that somebody's living inside of in the barn. I could now that one has a lock that I can pick, but I could just come back if you guys don't want to bother.
You saw a child go to it, right?
Yeah.
Can't be all that bad. You could probably just pick the lock and see.
All right. And she flies back in and goes up to that door to pick the lock.
If she takes an action to pick the lock, is she
Well,
still
no, because
invisible?
Yeah, not attacking. Yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, not attacking.
Okay, so
Nor casting spell, so yeah. Yep.
sleight of hand.
Are you proficient in thieves? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You don't have expertise yet, do you, in them? On thieves tools?
I don't think so. Let me check.
It's
Expertise.
a tool check, is what it is. I think you get expertise at some point soon.
No, she's got expertise, but she has to pick what she's expertise in.
Yeah, I don't know if you chose thieves tools as expertise.
It'll be under your features and traits.
Yeah.
That's where I'm looking, but I'm not seeing it. I don't think I chose it. I think I chose something else.
Not thieves tools, but you see where expertise and stuff is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, if you don't have expertise, it's not that bad. You still have proficiency
Yes.
and dex. You add that to your d20 roll.
So you
Tool
roll a
check.
d20, add your proficiency bonus and your dexterity modifier.
Yeah. It's a tool check.
So if you're expertise in it, you double your proficiency
I think
bonus.
Yeah,
I
you're
it's
actually- yeah.
+2. It's your roll +2 plus your dex.
What's your proficiency now? You're,
Proficiency should be plus like 3 probably. Which is level 8.
you're level 8, so yeah.
Plus 3 plus what's your dex?
Dex.
So
What's your dex
plus
modifier?
7. So plus 7 altogether.
Yeah, plus 7 total.
So just roll a d20 plus 7.
Yeah, because you're adding your proficiency and dex. Dex check.
That's a 15.
Yep. 15 is what you needed. Open it up. Put the chain down.
If something happens, just come back.
Copy. And Drew just kind of goes in slowly and just
You
kind
kind
of.
of hear some rustling. You kind of hear some rustle, then stop.
Can I do a perception check to see what's going on? Or
Sure.
that's a 15.
I'll give it this. No sulfur smells or anything. You definitely see a bunch of bales of hay. It's been kind of loaded. You can see load up here via conveyor and kind of just really drop it in.
Does it look like somebody's been living there?
Oh yeah, you see a lot of discarded food and some sleeping bags. Yeah, you definitely see somebody's been living here. Yeah. There's a lot of hay bales in here too.
Okay, so it just kind of looks like a hidey hole for kids. There's nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. She's gonna lower herself back through. She's gonna just leave, close the door, and go back out to the barn. Just leave the barn.
Do you relock or do you? They definitely knew you came in there, so there's definitely somebody in there. There's somebody in there for sure. You heard rustling.
Yeah.
I didn't want to explore that or not.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm not gonna relock it, just to.
Okay.
I don't think just grab that lock and take it.
No, I don't want to do that because that might be a safety thing. I just think that it's more like it's another. If I stay here too long, I might get. They might notice me despite being invisible. So
You definitely. I'll say, with your perception, but before you left, you'll hear one of them crying. Like it's like in the corner somewhere. Probably probably hide behind some hay bales.
okay, that's good to know.
Kind of hears like it's okay. I'm sure they'll leave. You hear two of them. You hear a little boy's voice and a little girl's voice.
Did you hear anything? I was like, can I get an update?
Well, there's just kids that are up here. They're hiding from something. They're not, this isn't just this isn't just like a clubhouse or anything. They're afraid of something. I'm gonna circle the barn and see if I see something else and then head back.
Okay. While that was happening, what do you guys do in the bar?
So I'm gonna come down and sit next to you.
No, not until I've had my conversation. This is
I will
all
wait.
I've done. Yeah,
I will wait.
Okay. What conversation do you want? Okay.
because I mean, like, this is all going on at the same time.
Right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it would make
We'll
sense.
get a little top, then I'll come down. What do you want to say?
Um,
Just talking to the innkeeper, or?
yeah, the bartender.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So how long have you been working here?
Oh, I've been the head of this inn for about 5 years now.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a long time. What? So you're probably a really good bartender, huh?
I'm an okay bartender,
Yeah.
just an innkeeper.
What's with the jitteriness? I noticed you're a little.
Oh, I'm just very hyperactive,
Yeah. Well, a good bartender really has great conversations with his patrons and pretty much knows everything that's going on in its establishment. So can you tell me why I keep out my peripheral vision seeing everybody in this place looking at me and then darting their eyes away immediately when I turn away?
Oh,
I'm a cast charm person.
okay.
It's a 15.
You badass motherfucker.
Damn. Really good charge.
Maybe an Arcana check.
Natural 1.
Oh God.
You don't know why. You think it should have worked, but it doesn't.
Wait.
Wait, you made a wisdom queen?
You think it should have worked. You didn't make it, but for some reason you can't figure it out because you rolled a 1. You don't know why it's not working.
I'm confused. Did you fail the save?
No, he made the save.
No. Actually, I did fail it.
So that's why I'm confused.
He failed the save.
Okay.
But you rolled a 1 to figure out why, and you cannot figure it. You're confused. You know that should have worked. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you rolled a natural 1, so you have no idea why it's not working. It's
So
gonna leave
why
you
my
confused.
my spells aren't working? Is basically what you're saying.
That
That's what
spell
you
didn't
think.
work. That spell didn't work. That spell in particular did not work. That you know for sure.
Okay.
I won't even make you spend the slot.
Okay. All right.
It's like it should have worked,
Right.
but
I got
it rejected.
Okay.
And if you're natural 1, you have no idea why.
Okay.
Wait.
But he can still answer my question.
I'm sorry. I had to
No,
explain
no,
that.
I know. No, I don't mean to mean
Oh,
it. I'm just saying, like, I can still
Don't mind them. They've probably had a hard day of work. As much as we like visitation and visitors, I mean, we haven't had any in a little while. Sometimes, out of towners, people get a little weary, I think, a little leery.
I don't
That's
know.
my guess.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry to be creepy.
Insight check. I can't insight check it, though.
You don't have identified, do you?
I can't insight check it, right?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
That is a 17.
Just got it. He's definitely hiding something.
Okay.
Like he's like
He knew something right. Wasn't right.
definitely hiding something.
Okay.
You don't know what, but he's hiding something.
Okay. Well, I am gonna order one more ale.
Okay, another 4 copper.
I am gonna throw 4 copper down, and I'm gonna put a gold down.
Oh my goodness, you're so generous.
And when he goes to grab it, I'm gonna grab his wrist and go, I don't believe a word you're saying. And then I'm gonna walk away with my drink.
Oh, as you're doing that, Dust, that's when he comes down to see you. That's at that point you come down to see him.
There you are. Yeah, okay, you're down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I come in. What am I seeing?
Do it again. So I gave him gold. He wants to grab the gold. I gave him a gold tip. He said he was real generous. I grabbed his wrist and just said to him, I don't believe a word you were saying. I grabbed a drink, took a drink, and walked.
I walk up and I go, gentlemen, 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 gentlemen. And I,
Oh.
do we have a problem here? What's going on here?
No.
Oh, no problems. No problem. It's just
Please hide this town. We need to get out of this town quick.
The town seems. I'm sorry about this. Does he look nervous or anything?
roll an insight.
15.
I think I did give him gold. I need to get rid of the gold.
Yeah, give him a goal for just.
I did give him a gold.
They did.
So an insight, you said.
Yeah.
50, 20 dirty.
20 dirty. Yeah, a little nervous.
Okay. Okay. Well, whatever's going on, it's fine. Sorry, it's been a long travel. Am I
Long journey.
Yeah. Am I noticing
That is right. Well done.
anything around us right now?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception's 15.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. You definitely notice, like, everybody in the bar is definitely keeping a close eye on that situation. But as soon as you look to see them, they all, at the same time, like what he saw, look back. And start to go back to their drinks and their food.
Like children on the dam style.
And eventually, they start to,
No, the dam.
then eventually they
It's old Steve.
pick up their, I think after that, they pick up their food and they start leaving. Sorry, they, put their food and clean up, and put up the table. Nice
What
and
time
neat.
is it on the grandfather clock?
What time is it?
Yes.
At this point, it was 1 o'clock when you got here.
Are they all getting up in unison, and is that at the exact same time? Is my point.
Vaguely, yes.
Okay.
Sort of. Not exactly.
Including the bartender or not the bartender?
Not the bartender. He's
Okay.
actually standing there talking with you guys.
I'm gonna be like, no, it's okay. Listen. It's fine, and I'm going to.
Damn. Yes,
I'm
they're
gonna
all
look
one.
at him. I'm gonna put my hand on him.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go. Listen, just come, and I'm gonna cast command. Wisdom 16.
Shut up. I know.
Shut up.
I know.
Follow.
You said hither instead. Come! I like how this side of the table just knew
thank
what each
you.
other were thinking.
He gives you a tip.
I can't remember.
change my
Sorry.
pants now.
Remember, you can't command someone to cause harm to
That's
themselves.
true.
So
That's
I have to
harm.
go change my pants. I'll be right back.
I don't know. That seems
I'm
pretty fucking rad
Catholic.
to
It's
me.
harm.
He's like, thank you.
I was born Catholic. It's harm.
I just hate how we were both like.
Oh.
He just find
This guy's name is Schmitty, by the way.
Schmitty.
Yeah, it's been.
Schmitty.
Schmitty.
Almost made Schmitty.
Schmitty,
Not Schmitty,
Borger
what Mayorman Jensen.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
All right, so he's
He
following.
was number one.
Where's he following?
So I'm gonna tell him to follow, and I've cast that,
Hey, Mary, give me my hat, girl.
Yeah, he'll follow you up there, yeah.
and we are going into the room.
Am I
Okay.
going with you?
Yes.
You taking me with
Well,
you?
I'm not taking you with me. If you want to follow, you can.
Yeah, I'll
follow.
look you up past, chug my ale, slam on the table, look at everyone, like, that's left, and then just walk up.
Okay.
Okay, they start leaving.
As he walks into the
You would
room,
never make it.
I'm gonna, because it's follow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop at a point.
Yeah.
When you follow in, I'm gonna go,
Okay, I'll turn around.
and the second he hits the point,
Mhm.
the spell is done.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, why'd you have me follow? What's wrong? What's
Put
up?
on this gimp outfit.
No, I'm gonna say,
That's
Smitty,
above my pay grade.
Smitty, I like you,
Okay.
but something in this town seems amiss, and you know about it.
what you mean.
I'm gonna conjure fire in my hand and say you're lying. Like, stop lying to us.
I don't know if you're lying, but I don't know if you're here. And is Primus?
I was gonna say, is he outside of our room?
Yeah,
He's
they're
now
outside.
inside.
Yeah.
We're in the room.
Yeah, they're in the room now.
I could just go up to him and grab him and say confess.
Well, I mean, yeah, I had to use one.
You
of
probably
my
have no
slots.
idea what's going on. We just walked in with a dude. And
No, but it's more likely that something's been stopped from him knowing it, but
Knowing.
he's subconsciously, someone's blocking him.
Mm.
And I need to try some things because my friend says he doesn't believe you. I've never seen him lie except for to hurt me emotionally. And I don't think...
As soon as you guys come in, I'm just telepathically messaging Drew and just saying, get back here.
Coming.
Anything? No, but you're the kids. Anything you wish to do, or just leave them alone?
Nope, just gonna
Fly
close
back.
and secure the door.
Oh, fly back. Okay.
I'm
Are you
still
using all
holding the window, waiting for Drew to come in. I feel like a fucking. All right, I
It's
understand.
like this
Well,
point. You got about
well,
30
actually-
you got about 30 minutes left at this point.
Okay, actually, here's what happens. She flies in, you feel a hand like hook around your shoulder, and then she just. What she does is she like hooks around his shoulder and then swings to perch on his back.
Oh yeah, take that.
She goes, why is there a stain on that
Can we
guy's pants?"
close the window? Can we close the window, please?
I'm closing the window as soon as she gets.
Okay, as she
you
closes
just
the
feel like-
window, Lehman's tiny hut.
She gives me the
Around us.
she gives me the
Ooh,
Iggy on my
interesting.
shoulder.
Okay, that's smart. Okay.
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 Cast Lehman's tiny hut around us,
Mm-hmm.
engulfing the room.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can spy on us in there. And if they're in there, and no one can find us in there.
I'll drop my fire because we're in the hut.
Yeah.
So you made it invisible or you made it opaque?
I'm going to make it blend into essentially invisible.
Okay.
But it's going to mirror the room.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool.
I see them grabbing this poor bartender, and I'm like, what's going on?
We're not grabbing him. I've now incorporated the thing. Drew, you're in the bubble now. Everyone's in the bubble. I need you to go into his head.
Into his what?
Into his head.
Oh.
And
Okay.
to make it easier, I'm going to cast Calm Emotions, touch it.
Save.
It's going to be a 16 of something. I think Wisdom. Yeah, Wisdom.
You made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
I get
Can I retcon this? I'm gonna be like, something's wrong, and the only way for us to find it is to calm you down and dive deep into your mind to discover what's happening. Do you trust me? Of course you don't. But believe me when I say, this is the best path. The roll still counts. I'm now giving you the option to decide if he wants to resist or not.
He has to resist.
Fair. Had to make my play.
I'm casting, I see all this, I'm just gonna try and cast Friends on him.
Friends?
Yeah, it's
That just gives you advantage persuasion checks.
yeah, one action, for duration you have advantage on charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile. Concentration up to a minute.
I don't have fast friends.
It's a cantrip.
I know, but I don't have fast friends. So I can't play off.
It'd be hard to beat that. 19 plus 8. I'm just gonna, so it's 27.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of look at him, and I'm not intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of looking. I was like, please.
I'm gonna guide myself.
There's just something very weird. Obviously, my friends figured out. Just have a seat, and we can talk a little bit about it. And I'm just gonna take 5 gold and place it in his hand.
You just see him. He takes it. He's kind of locked. He doesn't know what to do. He's locked in place, kind of. What were you gonna do, Primus? But he's locked in place. He's not saying anything, but he's locked up. He's not fighting y'all.
I can either
I
do
know.
I can either do identify or
Identify is for like magical items.
Identify can work with people too, as
Like
well.
work with
If
people.
something's affected by something.
I was gonna say I could either do that or I could do detect thoughts. What do you think would work?
Either one's an idea.
I think
Yeah, I will say this. I believe. Well, I don't know if you have ritual. I think identify is ritual.
Identify is a ritual.
I don't know if bards get rituals though.
I do have ritual.
Oh, yeah, it's a ritual.
It's ritual.
You can do that for take 10 minutes and do it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna sing the entirety of Margaritaville and do
Guidance.
identify.
Wait,
Wait, no, you're not gonna need guidance.
All right, you cast identify, and you don't spend a spell. It doesn't. You
You don't need to do a spell slot.
Doesn't spend a
You're
spell
doing
slot.
as ritual, so it's a 10-minute cast.
Yeah.
So it doesn't expend a spell slot.
Wasted away again, my girl.
You pick up the energy thing.
Sing it off key so we don't get copyright
Feel-
strike.
Pick up the energy for like you
Alright,
know
that's enough. That's all.
that
we
this
can do.
person has been dominated.
Ooh.
That's easy to fix.
And they can't, like, I mean, they can't resist if even whether or not told. So he's just kind of locked in place.
Dominated. Here in a minute. Let me check something.
That's easy to fix.
I don't
If
have
you
that.
tell, if you, when you, if you say.
Oh yeah. So it seems like he's being dominated.
Man, when I said that he needed to come, that was a bad choice. I take off the prayer bead of greater restoration, crush it in my hand, and cast greater restoration on his head.
I think that can do
I
domination.
think that does dominate.
Check it, but I'm pretty sure. I know for sure dispel magic works.
You're visible, by the way.
Well, I also have dispel magic, so I can do either one.
It's probably a lower level too, because greater restoration is
just
like
look
a
over,
fifth
I
level
just-
spell.
Well,
I thought you were big.
yes, but it's
Where'd you go?
the bead, so I can cast it that well.
Yeah, true.
We'll-
Well,
we'll talk
cast it
later.
once. Well,
Well,
yeah,
once
yeah.
per day, yeah.
Check it. Make sure it does. It does.
What effect?
We'll figure it out
wait.
later. Right now we're playing good cop, bad
It's
cop, good cop,
you
bad cop,
imbue
good
a
cop.
creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. You reduce the target's exhaustion by
It's totally
one,
free good cops,
or
too.
end one of the following effects: charmed or petrified, curse, including an attunement to a cursed item, any reduction to ability scores, or one effect reducing the target's.
This is a charm effect, so I'd allow it.
Okay.
Boom. He breaks it like.
Lesser would have worked too if it's a charm effect.
I'm gonna say this is a lot more harsh though.
Okay, that's why I broke out greater.
It's the same level as dominate, so greater is probably what you needed. I don't think lesser would work for this kind of charm.
Well,
So
greater.
I'll say greater would work for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, the bad things
Come-
I've done.
come-
I'm gonna grab my shirt, lift him up. Now talk!
No!
No,
What?
put
No,
it
no, 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 no,
down.
Oh God, please. Lay down.
I'm just gonna grab the back of him and throw him.
Sylvanas, help me.
Throw.
I'm gonna sit there and go, listen. You were dominated, and I've been making really bad choices of words, so we need you to understand that means that something has invaded your mind and has controlled you. I need to know everything from the moment you felt like you were out of control to right now.
I don't know what it is. All I know is those people. They aren't them. They aren't who they say they are.
What do you mean?
They aren't them. They're them, but they're not them.
This is a weird sentence. Wait,
I
Are
don't know.
they it?
I don't know what it is.
How?
I haven't seen it. I've just seen the people. All I know is I haven't been under my control for a long time.
Is the mayor one of them?
Do you want to say help?
He's the one who did to me.
Oh, yep. That mayor, he's a son of a bitch.
I mean, he's not the mayor. He is the mayor. But he's not the mayor.
Mayor.
Does it have?
What did you see? Wait,
Listen,
wait.
I wanted to kill the
Just them. I don't know what it is. Just everything
Mayor.
smells like rotten eggs, and I don't know what it is.
Rotten eggs, mind control.
Bad guy.
It was this. I don't know. He was.
I don't see any
I
chickens
saw his
anywhere.
boots. Underneath his boots, there was just like this.
Fucking.
I'm actually gonna look at the book of demons that I had.
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing in the book will show you any of
I
this.
didn't think so.
Let me ask you this. Smitty? Is your name
Smitty.
Smitty?
If that's your real name.
Listen, you're number one in my book, but I need you to understand.
Smitty Werber.
I need you to
I don't know what Smitty
understand.
Finster, but
Not anymore.
it's just Smitty Werber.
How do you know the mayor did this to you?
Because he looked at me and he said, "You'll be useful," and then I wasn't under my own control anymore.
How long ago was this?
Oh, about a week ago.
Are you the ones that raided Dahlia's place?
I don't know. I remember her. She hasn't been here for a long time. I didn't know it was raided.
Okay.
Drew. Did
And
you
how
see-
long have they been acting weird? Around the same time? Sooner?
No, you have something else.
What was that question again?
When did the townsfolk start acting odd to him?
It was one person acting a little different every day, but then it'd be two, it'd be three, and eventually everybody surrounding me looking at you differently.
Have you seen any actions that seem that they have been body snatched, or are these just a change in action.
Look at them. I mean, they all move the same way. They all do
Robotic.
look. Yeah.
Or not robotic,
I
but
don't know what they are.
mimicry.
I'm literally an innkeeper,
Oh,
man.
no, it's goddamn mimics.
I work on clocks. I don't know what this is.
Drew, you said there were children in the barn.
At least 2.
Okay.
They're running from this?
They were hiding from something, but it would make sense if it was this.
Oh, the kids, they're alive?
There's also a weird.
Hold up. Say that part again.
I was wondering when they've been missing, Billy and Miriam. Their parents, May and Tark, were looking for them. But I don't feel May and Tark, they're definitely not them anymore.
What's that shrine to the back?
That's Salonis. Some of us still pray to him, for good harvest.
You said someone was praying.
Yeah, there's a
A priest that was praying.
what was it? What did you say
It was a
was?
halfling.
Halfling. That was
I'm
praying
gonna,
right there.
since we're in the hut right now, Keith,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down and try to take a short rest while this conversating is going. So I get back that spell
He
slot.
was praying by the thing, and then he looked really quickly to see if there was anybody around, and then there was like a hatch by it, but it's locked from the inside.
How long have the kids been missing?
By the way, so everyone knows, the hut was instacast, not ritual cast. I had to burn a spell slot on her.
Copy.
For about 2 weeks.
So I'm getting my spell slot back.
You said Billy and Miriam?
Billy and Miriam.
Had to move it.
Lily or Billy?
Billy.
Didn't know how much.
Billy and Miriam.
I can't confirm because there were at least 2 kids in the barn.
And the third that ran food to them.
Well, no.
No, just that was the girl.
Oh,
Just
I
two
thought you
of them.
said that one went up and then came back down.
Yeah. One one came back, got food, and
That was either Billy or
Miriam. Got it.
I think it was
It was
Miriam.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know where they are. They had a way to get out. They had 2 ways to get out, but
Nowhere to go.
the door that Miriam climbed out of was latched from the inside, so I couldn't unlock it. The door that I did go through had just a regular lock, and when I opened the door, I heard them saying, I heard her telling Billy, it's okay, they'll go away. So I don't know if that means that something's been checking on them or put them in there, or if they thought they were just found.
Maybe they ran away once they realized what was going on.
Drew, did you put the lock back?
No,
I
but,
think you said you did. You said you read.
I said I secured the door.
Oh, I secured it. But that one didn't have a broken ladder. You couldn't go in the other way because it was latched. It was like a boarded.
Right.
Or like you assume,
I secured the door before I left, and even if I hadn't, the ladder that led up to that door was broken.
Okay, I was worried that we might have actually smoked them out if they're hiding.
Right.
Can I make a perception check and make sure the hallways, no one's listening and trying to?
Well, we're in the
Yeah,
hut.
we're
We
in the
can't
hut.
hear.
That's what I was
Everybody
gonna
can
ask
see
you. No,
I will say that. No, actually, no.
Wow.
You can see through the hut.
You
Roll
can't.
me a perception.
Can I stick my head out and like kind of look and kind of listen to the door?
You don't even need to stick your head out. You can
You can just look
literally
inside down.
So
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's
That's an 11.
on the wall. There's kind of like that. It's almost like the similar painting to like the American Gothic.
Okay.
Is it?
The eye holes are definitely cut out though, and somebody's looking at you for the painting.
Yeah. Shh, 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 shh.
But they can't see
They
anything.
can't see us.
But I'm just trying to.
Wait,
pay attention.
are there 2 eyes?
Yeah, two sets of eyes.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop. 1 second.
Go ahead.
Can we attack it through the?
No.
I didn't tell you yet.
No.
Are they able to hear us?
No.
Okay, good.
There's nothing.
They can't see, but they knew this was your room, so they're keeping it.
They
So
know.
somebody's watching.
They know
They see
where.
nothing.
And I'm like, once you relay this,
Okay.
there's an order of operations.
That's
here, so
fine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, that's what you see though. You see this 2 sets of eyes looking for the.
Do you guys see the painting on the wall to our right? Your left. There's someone watching us through the eye holes of that painting. Right now.
Is there a room through that other side? I'm
don't
gonna
know.
ask him.
Do you have any idea who that would be? You put us in this room for a reason.
No idea. You're the.
I have an
The
idea.
things I've done.
I'm gonna cast-
Every traveler that's came through here, I put in this room.
What happened to them?
How? Quick question. Can I see the eyes after he pointed them out?
Yeah.
I can still see them. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself. And I'm gonna.
Can
go
they see
out.
through the bubble?
They can't see through.
Okay,
the bubble.
good.
Well, before you waste your spell, as soon as you look and you do see the eyes, they eventually will go away.
I wasn't looking like.
No.
Okay.
Well, they can't see you. They can't
Okay.
hear in the dome.
Oh, that's right.
But eventually it's like
Yeah,
you're
you
checking,
see
but
the dome.
you will see the eyes disappear though. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you want that changes your invisibility cast.
That does change my invisibility
Yeah,
cast,
you do
but I'm gonna
you
watch.
do see the eyes, but you keep an eye on it at least. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on it because if it comes back, I'm gonna stick my hand out and Eldritch Blast through the 2 holes.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think like a Curly Larry Moe situation, just bink. With Eldritch Blast.
Do I look
Out the
like
2
Larry-
fingers.
Larry Curly Moe with this?
Guys,
This Moe doesn't do that.
guys, while the bubble has protected us, and we now have this information, if someone was watching us through that paint and they know you squealed,
They can't see us though.
they know we brought him into the room.
They're probably wondering where he's at, but where is he?
We're on a time crunch.
We're
now.
we're talking about a mayor who said, "I wonder what our
What
thoughts."
do they see? If someone were
They
looking here right now, what do they see?
They would see an empty room.
They would see the room as it is, just empty.
Correct.
So they still see the room just empty. Okay.
So essentially, what they would have saw was all of us standing around like a Renaissance painting,
Right.
and then suddenly, and the room would be completely empty.
Okay.
I don't think the bed would still show. I don't think furniture would still show. But that's the
So it doesn't block it. It doesn't like block it. Like they still see the room.
It's kind of how
They-
you pronounce, how you do it, but
If
you
they
can
tried
make it
to-
look like a bed. Yeah.
Harry Potter cloak of invisibility.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so you still see through it and everything.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah.
Or you can make it like a rock. You can hide it. It's very flexible.
Okay.
You can make it like a tree or a rock or a hill or a piece of rock. Yeah.
Okay.
It's always opaque to them because they can't see through it. You guys can always see through it.
Well, then there's only one thing we have to do. We have to kill them.
drop it and then blow a hole through
And
the
then
wall.
kill them.
How about I
No.
just go
What?
around?
No, we're not doing
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm
I don't know if you are kidding.
kind of.
We're not
Go ahead.
doing that.
Well, wait, it's either you're gonna have the whole town attack us.
Drew.
So wait, you plan on killing him? He's the only person who knows what.
No, time out.
I think he meant the wall.
He meant the wall, not
Yeah.
not
Not
Smitty.
Smitty.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I was
I'm
confused
actually.
too.
I actually am gonna
Yeah,
go.
no, I thought you
I'm gonna look at you and like.
Yeah, not Smitty. I know what you meant.
Let me rephrase. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna destroy your bar. You know, that's what that's how
I'm gonna go
That's
invisible.
literally all I have.
I'm turning
It's
myself
fine
invisible
now.
this time, with the spell slot that. I
Parents
took
passed
for
away.
it.
All I
So I.
have. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Before you
going
do
on mental.
Whatever you're about to do,
Yeah.
if there is someone watching us, we need to get them alive.
I
They
can
can be alive
command.
without
I
their
can
eyes.
command them and tell them to come out.
Unless they view that as a risk to their
I'm
life.
still watching the 2 eye things.
Do I hear?
Nothing's there. Like, your guess.
Can we hear anything?
Best situation, they didn't see you in here. Now they're out looking for you.
Okay.
They didn't see anybody in the room.
Oh.
But they saw through the eye hole, so we'll.
So, but they're
You don't know-
probably
Depending on
you don't know
when
how
they-
long-
you
You don't know how long they were
when they-
watching.
they're
Yeah.
probably on like shifts.
All they know is that, think about this, the person that was dominated is gone.
Yeah.
Person what?
The person that's been dominated, Schmidt is gone.
Yeah.
So they know something's up. So they're trying to
Did
figure
you go
out.
invisible?
No, not yet.
Whatever we
think you
plan
should.
on doing, we're gonna have to do it fast.
I think you should go invisible. I think
I
me-
agree.
Me, yeah, one of us, me, I whoever.
Smitty,
You're
we're gonna
not
make sure
subtle.
nothing happens to you.
True. You should go invisible.
But we're gonna have to move fast.
Well, Is the dome in the window, I'll say.
Hmm?
The dome in the window.
A dome.
Is the dome, is the window still part of the dome? How do you have to do it in this room?
So-
It's a very, not a huge room by any means. The dome's 10 feet.
Have you told us everything, or is there still information that you know that
All
we need
I
to,
know is
that
that,
we need to get some
all I know
else
is that he's been
thought?
having me put travelers in this room. He's,
Okay.
and I don't know what they want of them, but people have been taken in this room.
So the dome's 10 foot. How big's the room?
Room's about 20 feet. At that.
We're
yeah.
gonna say, where's the bed in relation to the room?
The beds are kind of against the back wall, not too far from the window.
We're gonna
Back
say from
corners.
the point of the bed
Yeah.
is where the center
Okay.
of the dome is.
So if you put it back, if you put it first closer, it depends if it's closer to the window or not.
What I'm saying is depending on where you put the bed, it's on the window.
Their beds are first to the window.
Or further
Yeah,
from
further
the
to the
window?
window. That's against the wall.
Like
Say it was a
across
square
the
room.
street.
The bed's in the back corners. They're kind of against the walls.
Okay,
Right.
so sorry everyone, this is boring as shit, and I apologize to our fans.
Would you want to see out the window? Is what I'm saying. Do you
Would
want
I
to see out the
want
window?
to see out the window?
Yes.
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 Okay. Is anybody checking out the window?
I'm
Yes.
I'm still by
Wait.
the window.
Oh, you should the whole time. Roll me perception.
We're in the bubble. I'm sorry.
Perception?
Yeah, we're
I gotta get used to this bubble.
So we're on the. So there's more room. 10. There's 10 more feet between
Yeah, like a
the
desk and
bubble
stuff.
and the.
Your
well,
cots are put in here too, yeah.
But there's probably 10 more feet between the bubble and the window.
Oh, yeah, where the door is and the
Oh,
opening.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, don't look out the window. Maybe
He's already.
He's been looking out the
he
window.
poofed, and then he could look out the
He's
window
already-
visibly.
He's been,
Okay.
he's
All right.
I've
to be fair,
been-
he's been
I've
by the
still
window.
been looking.
He's been in the
Still by
lookout.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
He even proclaimed that. Well, no, the window's closed.
20.
At this point, you do see.
what did you
Can't explain it. It should be getting close about 2 o'clock at this point. You probably about level talking. Probably about 15 minutes of visibility left.
But I'm not.
It's almost
I'm,
2. It's almost 2
She's
p.m.
I've been
clocked.
visible for
Yeah,
that.
she's been
She's
visible.
been visible.
Yeah,
She's
you
been
did
visible.
drop. Oh, okay, I dropped. Okay, my
As
bad.
soon as she got through the
At this
window.
point, it's about 2 o'clock.
Okay. In
You
the
know,
afternoon.
You kind of look around like, wait,
That's what I just asked him.
where's the daylight going? It's getting darker, darker.
Start getting fast, guys.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
And it's like it's getting dark. The sun appears to be going down for some
Like-
reason.
How
Dark.
fast? How fast are we talking here?
Like
Like,
yeah,
And
it's like yeah, like that video game effect where it's like you start seeing it go change real fast.
That's not good.
Yeah, and also you see about
Oh no. Oh no.
15 villagers with pitchforks
Who's
and
been playing-
torches.
So I guess you've been playing Resident Evil 4
Dude, you're
recently.
just-
huh?
Actually, no.
Are they just looking up at the window?
Outside the window.
Oh yeah, you kind of see them just kind of searching around town.
Oh.
searching around town.
It looks like they're searching for something.
Boys,
Alright.
we're
My best thought is, let's get to that shrine where that weird guy was hanging out. Let's see if we can bust into that gate. See what's down there.
All right, if you're gonna get to the shrine, I'm gonna need some stealth checks from everybody.
copy.
He has a chance.
Wait, hang on, I need to see if everybody agrees with my plan.
What?
We jump out the window, through that, into the little,
Trash pile.
trash pile. We get into we go to where that little shrine is, where the hatch is, try to bust in there, get through there, because that seems to be the only safe spot where nobody knows where we're gonna be.
What do you want me to do?
All right, I can turn him invisible and send him.
What are you thinking?
Go ahead.
No.
Did you
Alright,
know, did you know
fine.
the children before they went?
Yeah, good kids. Yeah, I know their parents. They were always.
So they trust you.
Yeah, they trust me.
You and Drew, go get the kids.
American.
How bad?
Don't know if that's a good idea.
What choice do we have? We got villagers
This is how
hanging
my
all around the
character's
city.
thinking right
I
now.
could get them the heck out of here.
Exactly.
We haven't given you a small. We haven't given him a rest yet.
No,
Oh.
it's fine. I took enough. I haven't.
Yeah, it's been an hour for the cast. Yeah.
Yes, it's been an hour since I cast it.
So
I
it's-
have
so
my
it's
spells
attached
back. I'm not. This is something. This is something.
This is
It's
something
character
new.
thing. Yeah.
This is a character
It's
thing.
a character thing.
Okay. Your idea.
The only thing I could suggest is to get you out of here. I could turn you invisible. We go one way, you go another.
Do you need a
I want to get
distraction?
those kids out of here.
I was gonna say,
We do.
you
We do
turn
have
him-
carts.
turn him
We have a-
invisible,
I could-
he gets the kids out of here.
All right.
We
We have a
get
better
that-
chance of getting
Hold
the kids
on.
out of here than he does.
Hold on. Thalos, what did you just say?
Do you need a distraction? It's possibly going to cost lives.
Whose lives?
Yeah.
Of the villagers
Villagers?
that we're trying to save.
We were gonna have to cut them down anyway if we were gonna make a book for it. I don't like it as much as you guys do. I
All
drew-
of them?
You need to tell me.
They're traveling in a pack.
Are they like? Do they look like they're making it for the?
You also have a dome here for 8 hours.
A little, not really demonly. It's coming kind of like a growl.
I don't think we can wait here for 8 hours and let them surround us. We have to move now.
Do the villagers look like they know where we're at and they're like going for the front door of the inn?
But you know that. Well, you know, they're eye checking here. They didn't see anybody. You don't think so? At this point, they're wandering, so they don't know where you are right now.
Okay.
Are these kids parents among these people that are out here?
That's what the innkeeper
If you
said.
ask him, he looks up. Yeah, there they are, right there in the middle there. I
You're
see
about
them.
to adopt children. If this happens this way, it looks like you're going to be caretaker.
Kristen, do you
okay.
need a distraction or not?
Oppositions, I would love to hear them.
What's the distraction? What are you gonna do?
He dropped demons the last time he pulled this.
Oh man.
Yes, we need a distraction.
All right.
Yes,
I'll
we
make
need
the
a
call.
distraction. We have to move
Are
the
you
second
dropping
it's done.
it?
Do
What?
it.
No, I'm not. I'm going invisible.
Okay.
Did you go visible? No,
I
that was
popped
Drew.
invisibility,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and I'm going out the window.
Okay.
Can you fit?
Drew turns to the innkeeper and goes, "You get."
And
the
you're gonna
coin,
hear
I'll get
this
the
in a
kids."
very kind of guttural, very bad thing. Not really bad.
Let me hear it.
Just gonna hear it's like,
I
you'll know.
understand Infernal.
Like you're gonna know.
Okay, I understand Infernal, by the way.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so what
I
are you
am
doing?
going to. Where's my book?
While he's getting into position, I'm going to say the second we see this, we run. You too.
Where are we
Run
running
where?
for? The shrine?
The shrine.
I'm
The
going
shrine
to
hatch.
go invisible.
Okay.
And where's the biggest congregation?
Oh, they're just wandering. Right now, they're currently walking from the center of town.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Okay.
I'm going to 10 feet above
It breaks tonight. I apologize.
everything. I'm going to use one of my Eldritch invocations,
Okay. Oh. Okay.
and out of the air, Thalos suddenly appears, drops the invisibility in front of everybody, kind of about 10 feet over everything. All of a sudden, he starts to swell in size. His tail gets a lot thicker. His feet become a little bit more clawed. His head grows a lot bigger, and large amounts of jutting, sharp teeth poke through. And he's about huge size.
Mm-hmm.
His wings collapse and he drops down, and in the middle of the town, this bad boy pops up.
Yeah.
He's a dinosaur.
We're gonna RP that, but while that's happening, that's a distraction.
And he kind of just drops in the middle and just lets out a very loud, bellowing roar.
We're gonna let that. We'll let that simmer. That's a distraction. What are y'all doing?
Okay.
I'm going, holy shit!
As this goes on,
Yeah.
I have to. Once we leave the bubble, it's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
We're jumping, so.
Technically, it's for down. I don't think it actually leaves.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Then we can
It's a
just.
safety net.
So-
in case. Just
so-
in case.
So let's jump out the window,
Trash.
into the trash, and go to the shrine.
Okay. Stealth checks.
making him
Stealth checks at
invisible?
advantage.
Is the innkeeper with us?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna help us get the kids.
And I'm-
invisible. Okay.
Are
cast
we-
invisibility.
Wild magic.
Oh, wait.
Are we gonna try to get a cart so we can get the innkeeper and the kids out?
There's some on the barn. Yes.
We can't.
All right.
Well,
It's
we're
oxen.
going into the shrine.
You
hatch.
all thought I was gonna summon a fucking demon.
Nope.
better. This is better.
No, we're making a run for the shrine hatch. So for the
But we-
cart, it wouldn't make a lot of
You
sense.
are still
Well-
mentally connected to me.
Yeah. Okay.
So all I'm hearing is roars.
But you can, if you want to tell me where you're going.
Yeah.
All
'Cause
right.
The barn is on
So
the
you
way
run
to
to
the
the
shrine.
bar.
All right.
All right,
There are some carts.
I cast invisibility on the innkeeper.
I was gonna say Drew flies ahead of the group and goes up to the door and just.
Okay, great, cool.
Hey,
Who's
hey! I
that?
know you two are in there. It's okay. I'm not one of them.
Monster.
No, not a monster.
What is going on? What is that big reptile outside?
That's-
Coming through the window.
Just Godzillaing the fuck out of people. I'm not attacking people at the moment, but
Tail whipping, biting.
I'm just like knocking into buildings and stuff.
Also, you bite one, you just taste rotten eggs.
Ooh, that's nasty. Listen, I know it's a little hard to believe, but he's a friend. He's not normally that size. He's normally regular people size. He's actually really
You're
cool.
gonna save us?
Yeah.
You have this shit
But
for
I
an
need you
hour.
guys to open the door and come with me, okay?
136 hit points.
How many are there?
Are they like little kids?
Oh yeah, they're probably like 8, and they're 2 twins.
Oh, babies. Okay, so they're okay.
There's like
so,
Yeah, just 2 twins. Yeah.
all right, so Drew like sort of puffs out her wings and she's like, "Listen, I need you to. The ladder is broken, so I'm gonna need you two to hold on to me really tightly. And we're gonna float down.
Drew, I don't think they need that. The other one got down up really quick.
Well, we're not
this is
going
other
to the
door. This is
outside.
the other door.
Oh.
Oh wait. No, sorry. The ladder. Yeah, it's on the other ladder.
But the ladder's on the outside. Isn't it on the other
Yeah,
side?
that one was barred door. There was also the one that's broken on the inside. This one was barred, so they can climb down. But if you want to fly, it's faster.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Flying's faster.
Yeah,
You
I'm
get the
thinking,
feeling of rotten eggs in your head.
that's nasty. Alright.
Alright, so what are we doing? Because this wasn't what I thought we were doing.
No, literally, it's Innkeeper and Drew ran to the barn so that they could grab the kids, and we are still running.
Okay,
towards
so
the
we're
barn.
not going for a cart to run them out of town.
There's only
That's
two
what
of
I
them.
thought we were
There's
doing.
only 2 of them.
That's what I thought.
I thought there were more.
There's your Vargo, but there's also other ones that you can connect some oxen real
And
quick.
also,
still have-
isn't
they don't have horses, they
Dahlia
have
still at
oxens.
her little house?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'd have
As
to
far
go
as
get
you know.
Dahlia.
We don't need to get
They're
Dahlia.
collateral
Dahlia's
damage at this
fine.
point.
Dahlia
so
has
fuck
her.
it.
Dahlia can figure out how to get.
Oh,
I mean, it gets
also,
us
by the way,
points
when you
every
tell them the
24
bites,
hours, like, it's fine.
I'll say it's been this is probably taking a few rounds.
Yeah.
Some of a couple.
Okay, can we?
What's the T-Rex's AC?
36, 13.
Okay, yeah. You're definitely taking some damage for all this.
Okay.
All right. As soon as this is done, let's
Okay.
80 minutes.
spell out what the plan is so that we know what we're doing. Let's let Tyler do his thing first.
No, you guys are still going. This is just as this is happening. I'm taking.
You're clearing them out, though. You are clearing them out. When you kill them, you don't know. Your T-Rex brain may not be able to comprehend it right now.
Mhm.
They're turning into goop in your mouth, like this viscous,
And they're just
sulfuric, dissolving. Since there's bones in there, but they're dissolving, and you get the sulfuric taste. You tail them, and you dislodge them.
I'm eating. I'm just destroying people.
But for
at
this
this
process,
point.
though, you will take the T-Rex will take
Running weird tomorrow.
That's nasty.
take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And even those spears, they don't feel like pitchforks. They feel like something slimy hitting you. And you also take another additional.
Why?
Sorry, it was 25 bludgeoning, 20 psychic.
Okay.
All right. Are
You
we-
said 20 and how many?
It was 45 total.
45. Okay.
Yeah.
We have to just
I will need a concentration check. That'll be.
just get to the shrine.
It's two because two super attacks. One will be. One's a 12 and the other one's yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled on the first one. I rolled an unnatural 20.
Okay, another one will be. Yeah.
I rolled
10.
the same thing.
Okay, you're fine. The T-Rex is still up.
Yeah.
The T-Rex is still up, but you're waylaid. You've probably cleared about this point. There was 15 of them. I think there's about 6 left.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Because.
right.
Huh?
Huh?
Because. Does this technically still. Can this technically still be done?
What's the question?
My accursed specter? Whenever I slay a humanoid, it like spirit.
I'm gonna say there's not any body left.
Okay.
So in this case, no.
No, if it's a
It's-
humanoid in general.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Just checking.
It's something different you haven't seen. You have no idea what's
That's
going on.
fine.
But
I'm
I appreciate
gonna-
you asking.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if the thing pops in.
No, I get you. As that's going on, that's while you're fighting. You've cleared out about half of them, but it's not over.
All right. Are we putting the kids on the cart with the innkeeper to run out of town, and then we go to the cellar, or are all of us, the entire group, with the kids going to the cellar?
They will not make it if we give them a cart and tell them to get out.
Okay.
They will be hunted down. We have to get to the one place that we know is safe because we saw someone go there.
Okay.
We had 2 places, now we have 1.
So you
We
want
have
to
to go
take
to
to the
the-
cellar.
Okay,
We
that's
have to
what
go
I
to
was.
the cellar.
That is what I was trying to clarify because it felt like the plan kept changing.
Right.
So
Okay.
Drew's got the kids. She's flying to the cellar with everybody else.
Just lumbering around,
Okay.
just trying to scare. And people are
have
not
an-
acting scared.
Do you have an exit strategy?
Yeah, when the T-Rex drops, I fly away and figure out what the fuck happened to you guys. This is a distraction.
Are we still mind linked?
No, I'm mind linked with.
Tell them the plan.
Tell him to go to the cellar when he's done.
Well, I don't know if they'll comprehend it because of the T-Rex.
Yeah,
brain.
that's
He can comprehend it.
okay.
I can comprehend things.
As long as you're linked, yeah.
Okay.
You just can't talk
So,
right now.
I can't talk.
All you're gonna hear is, "We're going to the cellar door. Good luck."
Oh.
And I'm going to try and like protect that area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like head to that area and know who not to eat. Y'all are so lucky.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys
think
run
I
there.
have
You guys just bang on the cellar. You
Yep.
just try to bust it
I'm
open.
Not as
gonna
big as your fucking.
I'm gonna
big
try.
one.
So the cellar door is locked from the inside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a mage hand and see if I can feel behind there.
Ooh. I'm gonna need. For that, I'm definitely gonna need. Yeah, sleight of hand. We'll do sleight of hand. I think for that one, yeah, that's yeah.
You know what? So we just got there. We just got there fine.
Yeah, there's a distraction going on right
quick
now.
question for them.
T-Rex is a big distraction.
Do they see what's happening when I kill somebody?
I'm gonna say no, because they're running, so they have no idea.
It's
Fine, then I'm gonna take one of the things I bite into and throw it in throw it at Kristen's direction. If I see them running.
That's far.
Okay.
That is far.
Well, I'm in front of the. I'm going in front of that cellar now.
Oh, you're going now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You kind of.
I'm clearing the way to the cellar.
Okay.
Essentially.
There are still a few more. They will follow. Are you gonna try to finish them off?
Oh, I'm gonna finish them off.
Okay.
okay. Am I still fighting in Bandix?
Okay. So I'll say you can finish them off, but in the process.
I get 2 attacks per round.
I'm not even just you're slaughter. I'm not even gonna worry about rolling. You're taking care of them. But in the process. Okay. 22 physical, bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 15 psychic.
Yep. And yeah, I beat both for Constitution.
Okay.
And you said
How's the T-Rex doing?
it's 22 minus 15.
22 and 15.
Yeah, I'm still good.
Okay, T-Rex still good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you put them out, but as you start going, behind you at the edge of town, you don't know where they came from. You just see more of them starting to come from the edge of town, about another 10, you'd say.
Damn, like you should keep pouring in. Can we see them start to pour in from the edge of town?
And some of them, you know what? Roll me intelligence. I mean, there's a T-Rex. I'm curious to see what you get.
Actually,
What'd you
I
get?
got a 16
Like you,
minus 4.
you're T-Rex,
So
but you
12.
swear that you've seen some of those people before. That you've already killed some of those people. But anyways, back to the episode. You roll a sleight of hand to try to open that.
Just have a T-Rex lumbering.
Oh, please, everyone, wait to roll until I can bless.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Do you have guidance?
Guidance bless everything.
Guidance.
I
But
can still.
That's your skill check.
Wait, hang
Well,
on. I can
it's-
still
it's
silvery
a-
barbs it.
I
You
think
can't silvery barbs this.
Actually, you can. Yeah, we found that out. It's more of it's a debuff on enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's a debuff on
Dang.
enemies.
I was abusing that.
It's fine.
Unless you give somebody else disadvantage to then give
Oh,
somebody advantage for later.
So you rolled a 2. Mage hand tried to do it.
Yep.
How big's the gap on this door?
About the same as like the storm cellar.
Would you not?
What's the thing?
Huh?
What's the slit between the door? I have small hands.
there's
You
a
notice
gap.
that there's a gap that's been filled in with padding.
Oh dear.
Oh, for fuck's
About an
sake!
inch. You can clear the padding.
For fuck's sake! And I blow the door off. No, I don't. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna knock really loud. I'm gonna be like, "Not evil people here trying not to die tonight."
We
Way
have
to
the
sound
kids.
convincing, Kristen.
Drew sets the kids down, sort of puts her face close to the door and goes, "We have the kids. Let us in."
How do I know you're not imposters?
You're just gonna have to trust us.
He's about to get squashed.
I'm about to get a door right to the face, aren't I?
I got some wards up.
If they're holy wards, they'll kill us the second we walk through.
Oh, sorry, he's talking about that. That's the wrong voice. I got my wards up. If you're evil, it'll pluck you out. I know it will.
Perfect.
Try. And he's got a little dagger or a little sickle.
Oh, that's cute. Hey, these two, at least let them in, okay?
3.
He starts checking their feet.
3. We need the.
Oh, the
He
innkeeper.
starts checking their feet.
I was having the kid.
Checking their feet.
Smelling them.
Okay.
Okay, no sulfur. Come on in. Everybody, smell, taste.
And I'm gonna let you know as we go into the thing we're in.
And eventually,
Close the door.
as he's doing that, all that sniffing and the smell test, you do see them start more coming. Are you gonna try to deal with that, Fred, or what do you?
I'm gonna.
You want to try to control the other? There's 10 more coming.
10 more coming.
Some
As we get
even for
through the
T-Rex
door-
intelligence, like I killed some of those people.
As,
already.
as,
There's just 10 more coming.
There's
There's
10
not.
villagers.
as we're
Is
getting,
it? Wait a minute. Hang on.
I know.
Let me.
They're
There's
in town.
10
Yes.
coming, and
Yeah.
is there more behind them?
Not that you see as of right now.
I'm gonna wipe out the 10.
running to grab them out?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
cool.
get closer, I'm gonna wipe them out.
Cool.
And I have 54 hit points, and if I drop, then
Okay,
I
let's
have
say-
80, so it's fine. And I can fly.
So take out about 7 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Twenty-one bludgeoning. Ooh, real low on that one. Only 10 psychic.
Okay. So that saves. And that definitely saves. So 21. And what?
Because I've been 10 and 10. 10 on the saves. So
Yeah,
that's-
I mean, what was the other damage?
10 damage.
Okay.
10 psychic.
Okay, 10 second. Alright.
Be clear.
I'm still up!
Yeah,
but
there's only about, at this point, there's only about 3 of them left.
I'm gonna take them out too.
Okay, boom, boom. Okay, you managed to take them out.
Mm-hmm.
They do get some hits in.
Mm-hmm.
Just hitting your toes.
18 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Ooh, let's run the psychic.
Oh.
Nat 20 on the save.
Yeah. Okay. 18 psychic.
Okay. I'm the form. As the last one goes to hit, I noticed that I'm kind of fucked up, and
Yeah.
I'm running through, and he gets that last hit in, and I just turn
Turn
back
back.
to myself,
Like
and
Mario?
I'm flying.
Okay, you're flying.
Double dash flying.
I turn to the feet smelly guy and I go, "We're waiting on one more."
Okay, we can't wait. Oh, jeez.
Here he
As you're
comes.
flying, you also still notice that there's more coming out of the buildings. Probably about at least another 15, but at this point, they're falling, but you can fly.
60 feet.
Yeah, just you fly there.
Double dash.
They're coming, everybody get in. Start flashing it up. Who the fuck are all y'all?
And that's where we're gonna end tonight. No, that's just with this normally.
Who the fuck?
You okay? You okay? You alright?
I'm like on my hands and knees and like panting. My colors returned, by the way, for you.
That.
Yeah, they just
was
kept coming, by the
awesome.
way.
Drew hands Thalos her water skin and says to the guy, "We're adventurers. We're here trying to find a magic stone to help try and fix the world, but, well, it just so happens that you are in the middle of a horror novel. Sorry to hear that."
Well, I didn't take the water skin. I went to a corner and just kind of sat there, and I'm like steadily,
Did you get here?
I'm like just steadily rocking back and forth, and my face is to the corner.
Oh yeah, he's probably also spitting out. You have like a bone in your mouth, like a finger bone you spit out,
Mm-hmm.
some ooze.
Um,
So you see, you fought them.
I'm gonna stand up a little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of, like look at myself and kind of.
While all that was happening, I will say this, because you all would have been out in the open at that point. I would have needed you to make another wisdom save. You guys already failed it, so it doesn't matter. I need you to also make one, Tony. Or Kristen.
Wisdom,
Yeah, wisdom.
17.
Something enters your mind. You feel it, and it feels like it's peering into your memories.
Are we all feeling that?
You've already
You
failed
and me
it.
already
Oh,
failed.
okay.
18? You still managed to resist. But something when you were outside was trying to get in there.
If they're looking in my mind,
Oh, it's, yeah.
They're like,
they're
let
just
me out.
seeing,
Let me
all
out.
they're seeing is just
You stay in there.
like an adulation and
I'm not
just
locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
excitement at what I just did.
Nice.
You see the reflection of them in his eyes, trying to get out of his head.
You grab them in your own mind and just pull them through. Like,
Your soul is
I
mine.
don't
it's
know.
like caught in the Phantom Zone.
I don't know what entirely it is,
Have a good trip.
but all I know is that it's stinky, it's oozy, it's coming out of all of them. It's hard to see. I couldn't see it at first.
Just Toxaloogie.
You stay. You stay.
Cleans that up with prestidigitation.
Is he coming over to me?
And Druidcraft.
How did you manage to hide from all these people?
Like that.
Afraid I warded this place. Once I knew something was wrong, I didn't know the kids were alive,
Your shit's
or the innkeeper.
How long have you been hiding from these people?
Once I knew something was wrong, I've been in here for about five days.
5 days.
I fought for some of them, but every time I fight and destroy some of them, see, I'm a practitioner of the druidic magics.
Is this like a one-way in, one-way out type of deal?
Yes, I've warded the basement best I could. I don't know if it'll hold or if it'll. But I've I kept it. The ooze, it creeps. The ooze, it creeps. I patted up the. Oh, I gotta repad the cellar door. He starts taking out these padding of tissue and starts clogging up the cellar door the inches so nothing can get through.
That's mending. Will that help at all? How big is it?
It wasn't broken. It was just more like he had to just unlatch. It's more like he's clogging the cracks, the crevices, so the ooze can't seep through.
Okay.
Oh, so the ooze is just something in the air.
Something, I don't know what it is. All I know is whatever it is, it's coming from that goddamn public building, the town hall. It was Old Reach.
Town hall.
Yes. Whatever it is.
And it all started with the mayor, so that makes sense.
The farthest we have of this cell starting is 2 weeks. That's when she turns to the innkeeper. That's when you were taken out of control, right?
I don't know what this blasted creature is, but all I know is those people aren't them. It's being body snatched by this. Whatever this stuff is. Whatever this ooze is.
You don't have anything in here that you think might be protecting you from it, do you?
I think it's honestly it's just sheer luck and grit that I've managed to. I'm Danae, by the way.
Danae?
Danae.
Bidet.
Dinaye.
Just a small thing, just because you said you did it. You came over to me.
He had to check on you and say you smelled.
Like sulfur. But to be fair, he is covered in ooze.
Mm.
I'm gonna collect some in the bottle, by the way.
You come over too. I grab you and I go like this, and the glaive appears, and it looks a lot different.
Whose are you threatening with the glaive right now?
You, I think.
You for half a second, and then I realized what I did, and I was just like,
Easy. Is
It's
it
not very cash money of you, homie.
But you're still holding me?
sorry. And you saw the glaive, and the glaive it doesn't look like the feathered mess from before. This one has a very prominent 3 prongs at the top, so just 3 kind of curved blades, all offset just
Like a
a little
trident?
bit.
Okay.
And then guarding the top of it is a little bit of a, kind of like a little bit of a frill,
Okay.
What?
covers it.
A
And I just kind of like soak it back in.
Alright.
Sorry.
What is something is connected to this ooze. I don't know what it is.
Well, you said it had something to do with that town hall.
I know because I think I assume the man was first. I feel like he was the first victim.
If you want something to do with our memories.
Yeah, just as I know, it appears into your mind, whatever it is. I don't know.
He's probably using that to. There's probably some sort of key or spell that involves memory that brings people under his control.
We have to start assuming that anyone who has had their mind been peered into might not be entirely, completely in control of your own facets.
But wait. But
We know that those things aren't people, so you can go crazy.
Who here has felt the complete entering?
I have.
I have.
Yeah, I have now.
I have to assume that you will all try to kill me at some point.
That seems a little far-fetched.
Is it? Thalis just went out there and had to chew on a bunch of sulfur-filled gushers to get us here. And you all keep getting peered into your minds, which is exactly how it started, correct? And I look over to Schmitty and I go, that's how it starts, right?
No,
I dropped
I'm different from them. I'm still me. I'm still me. They weren't them. I'm a little different.
But people have been, but when you were dominated,
Yeah.
is that how it started? Someone peering into your mind?
Yeah, I have my mind and memories. Yeah, but I don't know.
I have to assume you're all going to try to kill me at some point.
That's not gonna happen.
I feel like I was more of a servant. Like he needed me to lure people in the room.
I feel a lot more comfortable if they all felt they needed to be turned into servants.
Good question.
I can cure servants. Yeah.
Actually, no, as a T-Rex. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, you're not a T-Rex anymore.
No. This would have been as I was a T-Rex.
Okay, yeah.
1 second.
Sure.
Because actually, God, it has a really high perception.
Sure.
Passive
What
perception.
We're gonna look for.
I was looking to see if any of the people that came back,
Mm-hmm.
were any of them Schmitty? Were any of them the
None
bar?
were Schmitty.
No.
None of them were this guy. None of them were the kids. Only people that weren't people. Does
I
make
understand
sense?
that, but were they the people that came from the woods? Were they somebody that I had trumped on? Like
Sometimes they were new ones.
sometimes they were new ones, but sometimes they were the same ones.
Yeah.
I can only assume. Do you mind?
Depends on what you want to do.
I just want to see your hand, and I'm gonna hold a dagger, and I'm just gonna prick his finger. Blood. I'm not gonna do it to the children. I'm gonna take Schmitty, and I'm gonna take the other guy, and just go prick his finger. Blood.
It's all blood. As long as you're bleeding, I think that's the good key for if you are who you are.
I take, yeah.
I'm just gonna stab myself.
It's blood.
I take Dalis' dagger, I prick my finger.
Blood. We can assume. And I'm gonna reiterate to you what I said.
Obviously, I'm blood.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna reiterate to you what I said and what I thought. Like, I have a feeling that in order for that thing to happen, that whoever's in charge of this needs to have our body, because it wasn't. I didn't see any of these out there, but some of the people that I had squished came back.
Dalis, I want to believe you, but you know exactly why I'm not going to believe you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is not an affront to anyone. It is not an offense to you, to you, to you, to you. And I'm fully aware that at some point he's going to crawl into my mind. I can't resist him forever if he keeps going at this. I need to sleep at some point, right?
We're all thinking here for a second. I didn't intend for the thing, but wow.
If you die in the dream, you die for real.
Well, then maybe we
Light
just
sleepers
leave
house.
everybody. Maybe we just sneak out of the city and leave these people to die. Then that seems like a fair point.
Yeah, like we're gonna do that one.
We could.
Yeah, and then
Not.
Dahlia gets eventually corrupted by these people and we don't get any more fun quests.
Without that bitch in my mind, I'd quite be happy.
Actually, there is another way out.
Oh, so now you mention the other way
I
out.
forgot, yeah. There is another. I've barred it though and stuffed it, watered it. There's old tunnels that were carved out.
Through here?
There's at one point in time, this town was under occupation. You could take us where we need to go in town. Some smugglers would use it for storage, and there's also some old burial grounds down there, old catacombs.
Do you think it could get us underneath City Hall?
I think so.
Can it get us into City Hall?
Like through?
I think so.
I'll be honest, everyone. Shit's an abomination. Whatever's going on here is disturbing and vile, and against every single bit of order that I've trained my entire life to suffer and protect. This is abnormal. This is disorder. Furthermore, it's evil. I am duty bound to walk down this, and I smack Primus with my whip.
Oh, what the hell?
He said duty. He laughed at me saying duty bound.
I laughed at you slapping
House
and
slaps.
not.
Yeah.
Kristen,
Have you changed your form at all, by the way, since you're changing?
Oh, let me find the
I'm
whip.
just curious.
Yeah, now I just look like 2003 Eminem.
Nice.
God, Dick.
I didn't hate you.
Mild spaghetti. Grab him with the whip, like mild spaghetti.
just jealous of me because you can't do what I do.
It just hit you with a noodle and it turned you into a man.
With all due respect, I can't trust any of you until we kill whatever is in the hall, City Hall.
Well, then what, so
Well,
what do you suggest?
Well, maybe, if we're about domination, maybe you just do that. I'm an innkeeper. He
Yeah.
did something to me. He knew what was wrong with me. Can maybe he do that to you guys?
Hmm?
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
I'm an innkeeper, but I knew you did something, and you
Yeah,
fixed me
I,
after you found out what was wrong.
I cast Identify.
Identify what?
Well, I'm the innkeeper, and then he took his like.
Oh, that
His
was him.
stone and crushed
He cast Greater Restoration.
Yeah, I cast. So, it's not the fact. I firmly believe they're all in control of their own facilities at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I could cast Greater Restoration on them every day for the next 5 days. And every time I cast that Greater Restoration, I am going to have to wait a day to do it. In which case we will be bombarded by mind melds and whatever the hell this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the time. We'll lose that space race.
No, but sorry, it was an idea. I don't know.
No, it's a good idea.
Maybe just
It's a
kinda
bad
check
idea,
the-
but it's a good idea.
I don't know. Maybe to make sure. I don't
if,
know. I don't know how magic works.
when
I,
we-
I fix clocks.
When we met the mayor back in the shack or whatever.
No, it was at the shack. He
Or it was
mentioned edge of town.
it was in town.
At the edge of town,
Did
yeah.
I see him wear any like sort of like jewelry or anything, or like anything that would signify that he has any sort of like magical item on him?
No, not really. Just he dressed nice, but nothing like magical though.
I want to roll an insight check.
On who?
I want to roll it on Kristen too.
Ooh.
I'm looking because their mannerism has changed drastically in the past
Okay.
few days, and
Okay.
I'm just very curious. I rolled unnatural 20.
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Dirty
Dirty
20.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay, that's up to Kristen.
And I have a plus
like,
one.
It's pretty high.
Yep.
Roll your appropriate roll.
What was that?
I
thought-
not gonna be the.
I thought it
20.
was a natural.
Do you want to
20.
whisper it to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, let that play out.
Either whisper it or you can message me, you know.
I think the appropriate thing is, I think this might be all that's left in this town. What time? At this point, this might be all that's left.
No, I
I think at this point,
for 5 minutes while I think
You
about
can,
all
that's
this.
fine.
at this point, it's best we try to get an escape.
Yeah, I like that.
Danae
Escape?
says. Danae says. I think we should try to get these kids out of here.
But where are they gonna go? From
Yeah, so
first-hand
there's a-
experience, growing up without a father and mother is
Gotcha.
not an easy thing.
Well,
There's a much bigger city to the east.
the
Angawalk, it should be
way I
safer.
see it, the way I see it, we got an innkeeper, we got a guy in a hiding hole that's 2 parents, and then you got 2 little kids. I think that's pretty heavy.
How far away is
gosh.
Dahlia's house
Just send
from
them all.
here?
At the edge of town, and you have to go to the edge of town, and another windy stone path. But yeah, it's down there. It's not, you guys could make it there if you probably some stealth check
I mean,
involved.
yes, we could just bam, but every time we do bam and go back to like, we could easily go to Dahlia, send one person with this like, but we'd have. But how would you get back here?
I don't know, but
Is it
they are a liability.
If they're hiding here, they're not a liability.
500?
Probably a little bit more than that. You're probably looking more like 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
I have an idea. How much do the kids weigh?
Jeez, they're tiny. They're 8-year-olds, probably 50 pounds apiece.
By the way, was that like a rare T-Rex?
All I know is,
I have.
all I know is like, I know whatever it is, it's coming from the hole. I feel like whatever's in there will end the problem. Problem is, I'm not strong enough or able enough. I've just been hiding out until I thought help would arrive.
No one's asking you to do anything more than you've already done. You just look after these kids.
Which
No,
is,
I can
which
take
is
an
technically
idea.
more than you have done.
Yes.
I'm gonna reach out.
I don't know anybody else is alive besides Mike. I thought I was the only one left.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna reach out to try and reach out mentally to Dahlia.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to just be like, Dahlia, are you there?
Pause.
I'm still here, dearie.
You in the house?
Yes. Sounds like there's a commotion going on.
I have a bit of an idea. We have some children here and some civilians from the town that need to be evacuated. Would you be able to take them back?
Yes.
Would I have to come to you?
Or can
Listen, I'm doing this all in my head.
Give me a moment.
I'm gonna try and send her a mental image of where we are, just kind of like meditating for a second.
Since we're getting close to the end of the session, hand me your cards.
I can.
She follows the source of these.
'Cause if we have time,
I will burn my card if it gets her here to get the kids out.
what's your card?
Doesn't matter. I'll burn my gift.
I'd burn mine, but mine was is I can dimension door, and if the kids are small enough and willing, I can take them with me, and I can do it twice, and that would be 1,000 feet, and that can get me.
She even say, hold on to your cards. And you just kind of see her appear out of the shadows.
Alright. Who am I getting out of here?
2 kids, the priest, and the barkeep. They're the only ones we know aren't touched.
I saw a lot of nasty ooze around.
Try not to touch it.
Did you see that big dinosaur?
I heard the live commotion, but I missed it. It's crazy.
Well,
It was rad.
it was rad. We'll tell you about it later. But
It's extreme. Sorry. Nobody's seen extreme dinosaurs. Fuck you guys.
She pulls out a little bit of chalk,
Fuck you all.
starts drawing on the wood and the floor.
This will take me about 10 minutes.
Sure.
Arthritis.
Ritualistic.
Oh,
You're a magic user.
No, in this case, actually, the spell alone just takes like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
His
Or 10 minutes.
His
Or a minute
casting
to
modifier is
cast.
charisma, not intelligence.
Oh, never.
Yeah, so top vision sort of takes a minute. Takes a little, takes it.
It'll take me a little bit.
I'm not drawing on the floor.
Good, then I'm taking a short one.
Do you wish me to take them to the Shadow City?
Yes.
Yes.
As far away from here as possible.
Okay.
We're as far away from here as possible where we can find them after this is all done.
Safe.
Before I
Safe
can come
location.
back if you need anything.
We have the bubbles.
This saves us to use.
She looks at you. Touches you. Make an Arcana check. Or history.
Okay.
Whatever's better.
Arcana or history?
Yeah.
Both are 16.
Parting her knowledge into you, she thinks she knows what this is. Long ago, there were rumors of a terrible ooze that was made by mind flayers. You've heard the rumor of such creatures called oblexes. They're usually much smaller. But usually they can mimic with their pseudopods, they can mimic people. Never has anybody heard of one taking over an entire town. This is what she thinks it is. And this is what she's parting to you. When she finishes up,
Alright. My power's pretty tapped for the day, so I will not be able to come back for you. You're going to solve this problem.
We're gonna try, Donna.
Is there anything else we can gain from the priest before they leave?
I mean, he's told you pretty much all you can gain. What you do is when you go through this passage, unbought it. Follow, you'll draw it out on the map for you. Yeah. That's the way you need to go. That'll take you to the city hall.
I'm gonna go over to Smitty and give him 10 gold and
Oh.
say, take care of these kids.
I will.
We'll find you later
Okay.
after all this is done.
Oh my word.
Insight check on Smitty.
Okay.
Just.
No, mother.
Oh.
Should have gave it to the priest.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a 7. I thought that was a natural one.
It was a 7 plus.
Wait, I didn't burn my card. I'm gonna give my.
It's 12. I just want to see if he's just.
He's grateful to not be anybody's son anymore, so
3 for that.
he's gonna take care of those kids.
Yeah. Okay.
He was pretty close in family.
Not
Yeah,
a servant
I
anymore.
thought so. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't getting played by
Give me back that money.
because none of us did an insight check after he was undominated.
So
So.
it's good
No,
luck.
we did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, I did.
That was a free insight check.
Sorry.
She says,
I'll take the matter. I'll try to stay in touch. Good luck.
You asked what we're gonna do. I pulled out. I put on Sen's mask now. I pulled that over my face. I said, "We're gonna do what we do best: kill things."
I'm just standing there looking very perplexed. I was like, the two of us are like looking at him like,
Meanwhile, us two are both just like, no, we touched it, we're not separate ways.
We're literally just doing the Bill and Ted.
but she looks. She gives that joyful chuckle, like,
No, I'm not reacting to that. I'm like,
a lot of your mother in you. And poof.
you just look. I just look. You're just like, are you okay mentally?
I'm good.
He
All right.
realizes thinks it's the meal ticket, right?
For the little bit of this epilogue here, I actually intended for you to get to this, but we spent an hour and a half shopping. So it's okay. It's okay. You guys
believe me, it wasn't by choice.
You guys will make your way.
Needed it, though.
You saved 4 people. They get out of here. Boom.
It's my good deed for the year. Thank you.
Honestly.
Should I tell Sword?
Yes.
Not
Yes.
quite yet, but you tell me to get ready. But
So,
as you guys make your way for the catacomb, well, the smuggler passages, the old passages, you find like you find a ladder that goes up into the city hall. You open it up. This building's covered with a lot of windows and lights. You see, this is a big, grand assembly hall. This is kind of like you kind of open it up, and it's off to the side near where a stage would be for a meeting. Well, I see you made it to my hall. You see the mayor just looking at you, but also outside the city lights, you see a bunch of torch lights outside the building and just surrounding it. And you see that the building has been barred. And there's people outside just standing and just watching from the windows. Well, I'm so excited to know what you all know. And you see him just kind of float up in the air. You see him just suspended inside this massive ooze of skulls and tendrils.
so he
It is
turns into
huge.
a Dark Souls villain.
It is literally about the size of it. It's like 12, 13 feet tall up on the stage.
Oh God.
And you see all the skulls just everybody's laughing outside the building. And that is where we'll end it.
Well, that's
Can I get a bit of a bun?
A laugh?
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'm really. I'm just gonna laugh with him.
Like Evil Dead.
You look over at me, I go, invisible.
When it gets really quiet, like, you're gonna be fun to kill.
Oh.
And then we're going.
There we're going, yeah. That's what we'll go to. I'm gonna set a picture. It's much bigger than this one. It's like much more massive. But this kind of visual image of what this looks
Cue
like.
Naruto
Yeah.
credits and we'll
Yeah.
open up.
Yeah. Sorg. Oh yeah, we didn't say where we're wrestling this weekend.
Oh God.
Nowhere! I have a weekend off.
Oh, nice, nice.
I'm remodeling.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
remodeling my
ECW
bathroom.
is gonna be running the Trophy Club in Moundsville on Friday.
I might actually come down to see that.
Nice. It's a small little casual venue. It's pretty nice.
It all depends on how things are going.
Yeah, it's weird.
Nope.
But yeah, I
It
don't
looks
have,
like that.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Just,
move it.
But like 12 feet tall, massive
Other way?
blob.
Other way, I'm sorry.
this way. Yeah.
There we go. It looks like that.
Right there.
But massive. It's a huge blob, and it's covered in skulls, and
It don't.
basically the way it operates it's almost like invisible ooze, like tendrils pop out of it. It can fit through cracks about an inch small. And like,
There's no bloody way I would have
Interesting.
known.
it's
that
hard to
part.
pick up. Yeah,
That's
the
not
sulfur is
very-
about the best you're gonna think is the sulfur.
Well, the big problem is that's not a really well known mind flayer thing.
It's not. They were some oozes made by mind flayers.
I figured that was where
They're
you were
intelligent oozes.
Yeah, that's not a.
This is the biggest one. Like people always thought they were so small and stuff, but this is the biggest one anybody's ever seen.
Actually, I realized something. How long has it been since my thing I did?
Probably about rushing down here in Dolly to probably about 30 minutes.
From the
T-Rex, yeah. about
No,
30.
not that.
What?
The other thing at the end of the last thing.
The last game?
Yeah.
The thing
The thing that we
The
Yeah,
only thing you don't have is the only thing you shouldn't have is any spells you cast an hour ago, if anything over an hour, or yeah, like
What the people you said.
what's that?
This is. I'll tell you.
Yeah, you guys talk
We
about.
can discuss off game. We'll go off camera. But anybody else want to push the Russian shows?
Yes. Next weekend, the runway has RWA, and
Wait, is it next week?
yeah, it's next weekend.
Holy shit, it is.
It is next weekend. Runway has RWA, and we are taking on the Gambino brother. Oh, I'm sorry, Gambino. Sorry, I was going by off what Sword put
Yeah.
on their thing. It says
That
Gambino.
actually should be a really good.
It
tag
should
team
be
match.
like bullshit because they have now 4 people that want to help them out. Boo hoo, because they can't do it alone. And then at the end of the month we have Taco Mania downtown
Taco Mania.
by the Cheesecake Factory with Enjoy Wrestling, and I believe there's 2 shows that day.
Southside Works.
Southside Works. I was there this weekend. It was really cool. Never been there. Down there.
So as I said, this weekend I have off from wrestling. Next weekend I will be making my debut for Old Wrestling. It's going to be a very fun time, and I'm excited for you guys to see what we come up with. July 15th is a little bit up in the air right now. July 22nd, I am back in Martinsburg, West Virginia for WDWA, trying to get my title back from Valerie Verman. On July 28th is the next Fridays on 5th show, which you will see me there. And then I will also be at the Taco Fest on June 30th. July 30th. Dates are hard and my brain is fried. Also, tune in every Thursday night, except for tomorrow night, for Thursday Night Fights live from 880 Wrestling.
Oh, me? I don't wrestle anymore. I'm retired.
No, you didn't.
Bullshit.
No, Taco Mania is the next one that I have.
Okay.
It's the next one that I'm advertising.
I love that name of that
Yeah,
show.
let's not rub it in. Mikey's had a bad couple weeks.
Yeah, his hair turned a different color.
Yeah, I fell asleep in swimming pool.
Because that's definitely how that works.
All right.
Anybody else? Anything you got pushed forward?
I mean, obviously,
That's what you sound.
obviously,
Yeah.
RWA commentated. End of July, I also have Revenge Pro, Battle of Fury, where we are crowning the inaugural Revenge Pro Tag Team Champions. And I think Prospect's off this month. I think we come back in August. So good luck to Runway. And that's it for me.
Wrestling promoters who watch this, I want to be your big baby face. Hook me.
Warrior Wrestling free Friday night on YouTube.
What's that?
Warrior Wrestling free Friday night on YouTube. That's where I'll be from Chicago.
Oh,
Hell
sick.
yeah.
Thank you. Just
Chicago, Chi-Town. Is that right?
Are they still doing those like
Pizza.
at the football field?
Yeah, this is going to be the last one at the football field, presuming that we can breathe outside.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, air quality was bad today.
Yeah.
It's bad
Yep,
here.
gonna be
yeah.
bad.
We literally just had a production meeting during your
Come on,
show.
Canada.
I don't think this is Canada's fault.
No, this is Canada's fault.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, no, this Canada's. Well, I mean,
Blame
it's Canada.
but it's
Hashtag blame Canada.
global warming is a bitch.
All right, everybody. Bye.
Bye.